Oh, coffee.
Change your name.
Yeah.
Timothy.
Ah, shit. Shit nuts. Yeah, about time, Hank.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Question the whole system.
I don't believe in anything anymore.
No.
Coffee sounds great.
I might just see how many I can have today. Have one after another.
That's an interesting idea. Maybe
Very
I'll join you,
dangerous.
Tim.
No.
Just there.
Tell you what I had
All day.
recently is one of those.
Check, 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 check. Do we still have sound? Do we
It's
get...
easy to tell the depth of a well.
It's easy to tell the depth of a well.
Right?
Is it?
Rain in Spain?
Hang on a second.
Bowls.
Check, check, check.
These days,
Tell us
the
if
chicken
is it still
the rare
bugged
dish.
there?
Bento box. So,
Okay, cool, much better. Thank you for that. Great. So yeah, we were just talking about the fact that we're all back again. Finally, the FROSTMOOR CROWS episode. Now this is like seriously, we've been playing for a long time. I think this is like episode 73 or something. I've stopped numbering
who
them.
knows anymore where we are and what we're
Nobody
doing.
knows. Well, I know where we are, and I kind of know what we're doing. Actually, I don't know what you're doing, because that's what you have to do is tell me. But you are at the bottom of Dodenbapag. You've gone down this massive spiral staircase. You've investigated a couple of crypts and tombs on the way, found a few things, stolen some treasure, gotten cursed, fought a frost giant, fought an adult white dragon and its baby, fought a mimic, and then some red wizards came through a portal who you killed as well, and now you're kind of in the aftermath of that. Everything's gone quiet. I'm going to say you had a long rest. If you didn't, I don't recall whether you did or did not, because it was a long time ago, but let's say we had a long rest, because otherwise I'm throwing you into the fire straight from the frying pan, and that doesn't seem like a
I think
nice
we did
thing
because
to
it
do.
says I have 60 HP.
Yeah, me too.
60,
Max and almost
60
plus, so we must have decided
You
to.
have more HP
Been a very-
than me.
I'm
Yeah.
shiny and you.
Oh.
I'm a
He's
fighter,
always had
dude.
more HP.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Kind of.
So you must have set up some sort of camp here,
Anxious nap.
got out your bed rolls and what have you, taken watches, gimbal. So while we're seeing as we've got like a new person or two floating around, hey, Feral Artificer is with us. We'll go through and just check who is everybody. You can tell us anything you want about yourself and or your character. So I'm going to start with Maria.
Oh, God. I am a dwarven cleric of order, Tricky Bob, Stoneheart, and I don't actually have an intro prepared for my character. I don't know. She's a bit of a pain in the ass, I guess. Very much a rules lawyer. Not in the game sense, just in the
And a druggie.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. So she had a vision of Moradin when she accidentally took some, was it mushrooms?
Psychedelics.
Psychedelic, yeah, she took some psychedelic mushrooms, so now she thinks she is the prophet of Moradin, so she's very much self-important in that sense. Yeah, that's the short summary.
That's a short summary. All right. How about Josiah? Tell us about Josiah.
So Josiah is originally a rogue from the streets of Vaingate. He took to adventuring with his party, and after some quick KOs, he became quite frustrated with himself and decided he wanted to go on a journey of self-improvement. So he's dipped into fighter, and that's what he's maining at the moment.
Right.
And he's got a real like chip on his shoulder with an inferiority complex. So he always has to try and outdo his companions, and be like the suavest one and the classiest one, and act
the most
as
insane now.
yeah, sometimes. and I think generally he probably acts as the face of the party due to some lucky stats he's got. But yeah, he's a bit of a swashbuckler, a bit of an Errol Flynn, but also like has a tendency to accidentally slip on the rope and slide all the way down, and fucking facepalm on the ship, kind of doohickey.
Right, fair enough. Well, that's cool. So, well, let's see, Hank. Let's talk about Hank.
Oh, Hank, man.
Yeah.
It's probably the coolest one of the whole bunch. He is definitely the shortest and the fattest. Although he may not be the fattest anymore because, you know, we've been hard adventuring for the last month.
But I think I'm shorter.
Well, who would be the second fattest
I don't
then?
know.
If it's not
I'm not
Hank,
sure.
then who is it? It's probably... Is it Gimbal?
I would definitely be the
dwarfs are
fattest,
naturally
for sure.
chunky, so
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
say
but
she's,
snout.
she's big.
Muscle, right?
She's not fat. She's big boned.
that's what they all say.
Yeah.
So he's a short, fat. He started his adventuring life as a butler, working for
Ballaran.
mage. Ballaran the Buoyant is sort of his mentor and his master.
Right.
And yeah, he's a cheeky fella. He likes to steal things. He's pretty greedy. He also is pretty apt at magic. So he's an arcane trickster who then had to
Right.
diversify his wizarding portfolio because he did something naughty with a spell he wasn't supposed to have for most of the adventure. So we had to fix that canonically,
Right. And
which we've done, and now he's a wizard.
And despite being kind of a bit rotund, Hank is remarkably agile and acrobatic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah, he's
can
very much
roll
so, yeah.
between the wheels of a moving cart and make a stealth check and hide. You know, that
I
kind
like
of
to-
shit. You know, he's pretty good.
I like to think he sort of like bounces around, you know, like he rolls and he uses his.
Well, there he goes.
Oops, there he
That's right.
goes. There he goes. We're losing.
Too
We're
much.
losing
Too much.
Phil.
Too
Oh
much.
my god. Oh, he's
Yeah.
back. There you go.
Oh, good save.
We got a
Yeah, he can't.
little bit
Whenever
of
I do
Instead of
this,
cartwheels.
whenever I do this, it's when I'm trying to see the camera to see
right.
if it's chopping, you know.
Ah,
I just like the little dance.
that's all right. So we
Yeah.
may have some technical issues, possibly with Hank today. I don't know. We hope not.
Yeah, it happens.
Probably.
Good luck.
Pretty,
It happens.
Pretty typical.
That's pretty much what streaming is about. All right, so fantastic. And last but not least, we have Gimbal. Tell us about Gimbal.
Yeah. Okay. He's of the Moonbrook clan of what else? He usually falls for anything and is quickly addicted to anything. So I think right now he's addicted to Skargan blood, and he just had a tadpole on his head, which made him incredibly evil for a bit. He's now got his sights set on training up griffins to use for the, bring back an old elven tradition of being griffin riders. Most sensible of the bunch.
Yeah.
And he never makes wisdom saving throws.
Comes up
to
with
decide.
clever ideas every now and then.
Right,
In between really bad ideas.
right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Okay, so here we are at the bottom of Doden Barpag's deepest pit. At the bottom of this kind of corkscrew hole that leads down to this cavernous tomb and crypts, where there is this magic portal up against one wall, up some steps on top of a dais. There's also the corpse of two dragons, an adult one and a baby one. And they're getting, I was going to say a little bit stinky, but I think about it, it's quite cold here, so maybe not too stinky. Yeah.
It also usually takes a couple of weeks if you keep the body clean. So
Right. And of course I was sort of thinking,
Hank's on scrubbing duty.
it's been a couple of weeks out of game, but, in game it's only been a few minutes, so... Yeah.
Would Gimbal probably would Gimbal have maybe eaten some dragon?
I mean, if there's nothing else to eat here, we could have tried it. Yeah.
Right. I
Well, who
probably
else would
would
try
have too,
some?
you know. I
Yeah.
mean, me
Let's
as
dragon
Phil, I
steak.
probably would have tried it, not Hank.
Well, is it? Yeah. Let's try dragon. Can we eat the dragon?
Have we desecrated it yet? Like, have we started, picking it? And,
Yeah, we
get-
took some scales and
We
some
did.
hands, maybe, or something
It's
like
not
that.
desecrating because
Yeah,
we don't
it's
believe
harvesting.
in, like.
Oh,
harvesting,
It's not
okay,
that we
yeah.
don't believe in dragons.
Didn't you
God.
didn't you
I
take
said
one
I
of the
stabbed it a couple
fangs
times.
out of the dragon?
I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we took a dragon fang and we
That
took
was a
some
sword.
dragon
That was a
blood.
magic sword. That was from the. That was
was
from
it?
the statue,
That
wasn't it?
was
Or
from
did
the
Josiah
mummy.
take that back?
No, he put it in.
I put it in and I grabbed it back out because
Oh,
I was
right,
very
okay.
frustrated about the whole thing.
Right.
So who's keeping track of like the random stuff we pick up in the bag?
Not
Well, luckily
I.
we've got a Google document for that.
Oh yeah, we do.
You do.
Who's
Have you
keeping
been
track
using
of
it?
Who's
that?
keeping track of that? Not me.
Oh,
No, it's all over the
goodness.
place. Let's just tip it all out. Oh, it doesn't
Wait.
work like that.
So we have 12 dragon scales, 3 vials of dragon blood. Okay, that's how much that we were
so
able to
dragon blood
harvest
and
from it.
scales.
All right.
Okay. No dragon
I-
fangs though.
Well, I managed to. I already had a dragon tooth dagger that I got gifted by Russ.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's right. Someone gave me a dagger, didn't they? Or was that in the other campaign? Shit.
That was in the other campaign, I think.
Okay, cool.
Do you have a deck on the other? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Someone threw one at my paladin. And I was like, yeah.
You may have a ornate dagger with a long bejeweled ivory hilt, exceptionally well crafted.
No, I don't have that.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
you do now.
regardless.
So
So
you've been here for some time now, and I will get you to make perception checks.
Okay, right. I've forgotten what my perception is. It's always
Oh,
3.
boy.
Oh, it's always 3. What is your problem?
Oh.
Oh no, it's +5.
Ugh. 7.
23.
Ooh,
That's 20.
Josiah.
Oh.
Excellent.
Josiah.
15 for Hank.
All right, so 15 for Hank, because you're rolling dice, yeah?
Naturals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 15 for Hank. Hank, you and Josiah must be sort of spending some time together walking around talking shit during this long rest, I'm assuming. And I'm going to ask that you step into character now and perhaps start having this conversation.
Okay.
Hank, my old chum,
Oh, Josiah, old buddy.
have you ever like stopped and taken pause to just how we kind of wind it up here? You know, us two urchins from the streets of Aingate. Well, we just killed a dragon, 2 dragons, like
1.5.
and like this whole thing with the Treaty of the Goliath. Like, do you feel we've gotten in over our heads, or are we just like unnaturally apt at this kind of thing? Because we're doing pretty good.
We do seem to be getting very distracted. I think we're on about maybe 3 or 4 different quests at the moment.
Well,
If you think about it, we have to unite the Goliath tribes, solve the Skargan blood mystery.
well that's one after the other, right? You know?
They all sort of mesh together, but
But, I mean, to me,
let's
what
not
we're seeing
forget what's
here.
happening in Ben Gate, right?
Well, we don't know what's going on in Vangate, and politics, global politics, it's not really my forte. Like, I like to keep it local. I like to keep it street level. What's going on here with this drug is, I don't know. It's pretty appalling to me. And the Goliath, they need to be united. I feel like for once I've got a bit of a purpose here.
Oh, I'm wholeheartedly with the Goliath tribes uniting.
But the one thing I guess that is weighing on my head is that we've kind of we've established like a home base, and we've left it abandoned almost for like 9 months now to
A very long
an idiot
time.
dwarf and 2 goblins. I hate to imagine what's going on there. I feel like we're going to return there and there's just going to be blood and viscera all over the goddamn thing.
We should probably check in with old what's his name?
Harbrick.
Harbrick.
Yeah, so I check
Harbrick.
in occasionally. So I'll like put my hand up to my sending stone, and do they go this far, Russell?
The sending
Ask him
stones?
about the-
Yeah, like well, this is like deep in a pit on a different like continent, right?
Different island.
Yeah.
I believe it does, yeah. It's got to be the
Okay,
same
well,
plan.
I'll just send a quick message to Harbrick and just ask how things are going. Like,
As you're about to do that, you take out the sending stone, or the whatever it is that you're using.
Yep.
Excuse me, my voice is going blur. You notice that among the sort of arched foundations of this interior, some of the stones there look oddly kind of different, and oddly the pattern's changed, at least on one of the arches that you can see.
Is that the portal or the
No, not
one
the
that runs to
portal.
the side?
One to the side of the portal. Yeah.
So like it's a different. It changed before us, or it just looks different to the
No,
rest
it's
of them?
just you just notice that it is different.
Ah, okay. Well, I wander up to it.
Okay.
Hey, where you
And
going?
I'm gonna shout out, "Hey, Tricky Bob,
Hello.
you got an eye for this kind of thing, much more so than myself. Do you want to take a gander at these stones? They look a little different. They're like, are they head height, knee height? You know, do I kneel down? Do I reach
Oh
up?
no, the stones go all the way up the wall, quite high.
Yeah.
Is there any like runes visible in them or something that I can
Would you like to make an investigation check, Tricky Bob?
Is it a history or investigation?
Do you have stone cunning as a
Yeah, I
dwarf?
do.
Yeah, so you can have advantage on this. It's investigation though, not history.
Oh, okay. Wow, a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you kind of give it a cursory look over, and you're like, yeah, no, that's how it is. That's just how they built it. It must have been a bit, they didn't put a lot of effort into it. They're a bit mismatched, in fact.
Yeah, they're a bit lazy, I think. They obviously didn't hire a proper architect.
Can't be very important, this chamber, then.
No, I think this is more like maybe they were like renovating it. Maybe they were doing some structural upgrades. So it's probably falling apart at some point. And look how badly this place is made. You can't.
Probably
Can
so.
I get, just for future reference, initiative checks,
Oh.
please?
Oh boy.
Probably some of those lazy hill dwarves, eh? Tricky Bob.
What? Nat 20 on initiative. I don't want that.
You always get in it, too. You always get really good.
But,
Oh, no, wait,
but
no,
yet it's a
you never get good.
-1, Tricky Bob, so it is
Yeah,
just
it's
a 19. Okay, nice. Okay.
What a
cool.
waste.
What a waste.
23 for Josiah.
All right. Very good. All noted. Please continue.
So
Yeah.
in front of us, yeah. So there's all the stonework that goes all the way up the entirety of this. Cause we're down the bottom of like a column-ish kind of
Yeah.
structure, right?
Yeah. No, it just
goes
goes up about 30 feet to the top of
Okay.
this level.
Um,
Within the confines of an arch that's braced into the wall, which you assumed was part of the foundation.
So can we go through the arch?
Not really, because there's bricks in the middle of it. That's
okay, I
that's
see,
the point
I
I'm
see.
making. Yeah.
So-
You painted a picture. They've walled up a doorway here, Tricky Bob.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. That's why I was like, this is very shoddy. Obviously, it's a structural upgrade. They had to do like last second.
Well, and I knock on it. I don't think this is load bearing, and I whip out my crowbar and just start prying away.
Start prying away. All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
You probably shouldn't do that because I feel like there's a reason they would have done structural upgrades. But we're gonna fall on you.
Nah, that'll be sweet as. I like lever in a little harder.
I step away.
How far back do you move, Tricky Bob?
Maybe like all the way back into the inner chamber.
Right. Okay. So you're in the middle of the inner chamber. Is that right?
Where everyone else is? Are they all kind of like
I don't know where
inside
they
the?
are. Well, yeah. There's a sort of circular chamber, and on one side of it is where Josiah is digging. At the back of it, let's say the south side, there is a portal. The north side, there are 2 sets of stairs that go up in opposite directions and snake up to the next level around the chamber.
Right. I go just wherever Gimbal is. I think.
Don't go too far away. This is what always happens. Just
Center of the chamber, in front of the portal.
I am
before the
fully
campfire.
expecting like a avalanche or rock to just come down on you, so I'm going away.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Hey,
No, yeah,
Russell.
Yes, Hank.
What kind of mortar? Because it's bricked up, right? Like, it's been, stacked with stuff, with bits.
Right.
So what kind of mortar is it using? Is it like a clay or a concrete or like a dirt or?
Seems
or
like a kind of a concretey mortar. The sort the Romans used, but made by giants.
Roman concrete. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, while Josiah's working, Hank is gonna like write little words on the stone there using his mold earth cantrip, which can cause shapes, colors, or both. appear on dirt or stone.
I see.
And it's going to give him like expletives, you know, like Josiah is a worm, or you know, Josiah, you know, pees in public or something like that. I don't know.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
No, but you know, Hank finds it very funny.
I'm sure Hank does. Okay, so that's fine. You are doing this. Josiah, how long do you keep digging for? Until you get somewhere, I take it.
Yeah, so I guess I'll be aiming to chip away at the mortar that he's talking about, so I can then wedge my crowbar in a little deeper into the thing and possibly dislodge a couple bricks where it seems like it's not going to cause the whole thing to come tumbling down.
Sounds
Or at least
fair.
until your lunch is ready.
Yeah.
Incidentally,
And-
Usana is with you too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Now, Usana, for those that don't know, is a
Hey, she's hot. She's great. She's lovely.
black guard of Tularathion. Yes, and she
We
previously...
saved her life.
They saved her life and
Multiple
freed
times.
her. Yeah, I don't know about multiple times, but yes, you did save her life. But she previously had you guys on their hit list. Usana,
Who
what
does?
family is she from? That is a great question. I will have to check that question.
Her last name was, put her in my notes as my romantic interest. No, Usana Talandaran.
There you go.
Oh, I was telling her.
She's a Talandaran. There you go.
Where
There
does
you
that
go.
place her in the grand scheme of things? She's someone's cousin.
She,
Steve's cousin?
she is a cousin to Ren, a cousin to Dala, a cousin to Gilra, a cousin to the Supreme Commander of the Black Guards.
Wouldn't they all be cousins at this point, though?
Yeah.
What, all the elves?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, that's true.
Hey now, no.
But
Because
Probably your cousin Gimbal.
They live longer, so they breed less.
they breed
So
less, they breed slowly, that's true.
That's why
That's
we're
where they
better,
get the pointy
more
ears
pure.
from. It's not an evolution. It's
It's a defect.
Mutation are good.
yeah.
As you chip away at the wall, Josiah, can you make a perception check, please?
So,
In fact, everyone can make this perception check.
that is an 8. I'm
That's an
getting
8.
little bits of concrete
going to say-
spitting up into my mouth. and
Right,
eyes.
right. Well, this is a hearing check, actually, so I'm going to give you advantage because you're a bit closer.
Oh boy. I got 11.
14
No.
in the end.
14. Okay, so Josiah, from here, as you start breaking through, you finally the crowbar goes through a hole and actually kind of becomes loose on the other end, so you feel like you've gone through the wall. And as you pull it out, it's just darkness inside there, but you can hear the strange melody, this kind of
Oi.
Oh, that's haunting. Hey, guys, there's something down there.
How well do you want your flaming dragon cooked?
Well, if it's filet dragon, you only want to give it just a subtle bit of sear on the end.
It's got to be blue, or should I say white?
But yeah, no. But seriously, there's a haunting melody permeating in this corridor.
Probably the rubble.
Maybe block it back up?
Yeah.
We've done this
Hank got a
before.
9.
Can I peep through? And,
you can. What sort of dark vision have you got? You got 60 feet, don't you?
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah.
Okay, well, with your 60 feet of dark vision, you can see that the interior appears to be solid ice, carved out into a chamber. You can see frost and rime and stalactites and stalagmites in that space, and some kind of bluish colored texture behind some of it.
What do you think this chamber was for again?
Wait, me?
Well, I mean, all of us.
I did say.
Treasure.
Honestly, we
portal
took a
chamber. Portal
guess.
chamber. Portal chamber.
It's got to be treasure.
Well,
Let's go.
All right, so remembering it. Above us is a giant spear used in the war against dragons. We've come through various areas where there have been like entombment, so you might say it's like a crypt of some kind. But you get to the bottom and there's a portal, which you say that the giants use to come and go into this. It's like this mausoleum or something.
Good way to bury your dead.
Yeah, but then
Dragons
what is?
like treasure.
Yeah, but giants do
I think
too.
that's where the dragons came from. I mean, that would make sense because they're white dragons.
Yeah.
Snowy.
And then they
Probably
built a wall out of mortar and pestle.
Hank, can you like?
Wait, not pestle.
You're freaky owl.
Aw.
She's dead. I have to revivify her.
Do you want to
No.
use my
Can you-
owl?
Can you pop them through? If you like, can you put them in an area where you can see?
Welcome, Lindy the Cryptid Panther. Thank you for following us. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, I can. I mean, if you give me a little time, I can revivify her. But I think Gimbals is
Yeah, can you make
is
a
ready and
worm?
willing.
Yeah, mine's here,
Something?
but it doesn't talk.
Yeah, well, you can see through your thing.
Oh. No, I don't think Gimbal can. I can with mine.
No, that's what I'm saying, Hank. So if
Oh, right.
you look through that hole, you pop it in there. You can get a little bit of a scout, and we're going to be safe.
Does that bird have night
I
vision?
can totally do that. I can totally. Yes. If I bring Hogsmore back as an owl, and I am intending to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hogsmore has advantage on perception checks as well. So yeah, okay. You want to do that? Let's spend the hour and 10 minutes that it takes to cast it.
Or
And then Gimbal can,
Gimbal can
Or-
finish his filet min dragon.
that's pretty
Yeah,
well ready.
I drag on.
Or we bury this place.
Josiah, can you make a perception check, please?
we certainly can. That's a nat 1.
Nat
Good boy.
1. Okay. You are extremely distracted by something. What is it?
The smell of meat.
Hank's naughty
yeah,
words.
the smell of hot cooked food, I think, is what's distracting me at this point in time.
Fair enough. Everyone
Does
else
anyone-
can make perception checks at disadvantage, please.
All right.
Does anyone want to try wizard?
Is it human?
13. Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Probably not me then.
9.
22 for perception.
22.
Is that
At
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I got a 19 and a 17.
Damn.
Hank, you notice the slightest amount of sort of like evaporated air coming out, like steam vapor coming out of the fissure in the rock where where Josiah has smashed his way through.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to use cantrip shape water to shape the droplets into a form that says Josiah sucks.
What are you? Have I done something to upset you today?
Didn't you
No,
become
not at
Caesar?
all. I'm just being combative.
Shout with a mouthful first. Target of affection.
Yeah. All right.
I
Well, let's
think
sit down and eat
it's-
our Flamian Dragon. While
Flame
you prepare
Dragon.
while you prepare your familiar, and we'll
All
keep
right,
an
cool.
eye on what's coming out of this worrying hole I've made.
Well, let's talk about why we're here.
Yeah.
We could.
Let's also just. I'm not sure if I made this clear, but there's water vapor coming out from the crack, right? That's what I used to swear at Josiah just then.
That means
Yeah,
it's.
just so you guys know.
What does that mean? There's a waterfall?
That means it's heat in there.
Or is there
Could
cold
be,
in there?
or-
It's colder in there. I don't know.
It's
How does
colder
in there.
how does water science work?
There's a
Well,
breeze,
depends.
maybe.
It could be either.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what we need
Anyway,
to do.
I just wanted to mention that.
That's kind of concerning.
Is it flammable? Flammable.
Maybe
If
that's
it's
like
not
a
water.
geyser.
Maybe it's some kind of flammable liquid.
A geezer.
A
Speaking of
geyser.
Some old
Flammable.
bloke.
How do you actually say it? A geyser?
Geyser.
A geyser.
A geyser. I like geyser.
I prefer geezer. Yeah.
What about codger?
Yeah.
It's a codger.
Basically,
Geezer.
a
Some old
geezer.
bloke.
Alright.
Where's my camera out of focus? God damn it! Come here. Get in focus. Here we
There you go,
go.
you're back.
Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
So are we gonna then, so after food, we're gonna what, keep digging? Are we all digging?
No,
Dude.
we
I mean,
Why don't we
shouldn't.
just bury this? Why don't we
We're-
just bury this place and be done with it?
We have liberated this place. Like, obviously the wizards are coming and going, but we can't
just come
we can't
back.
block
It's-
this puzzle. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
already. We've just rested for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
So they've got to rock up again.
Can
so
I get
we
an-
should go get reinforcements, or we should destroy the entire place by
Hey, why don't
burying it.
Why did we go in this hole in the first place?
You can hear
Well,
you can hear dripping now.
Ooh.
I think it was the natural progression, right? Because we killed all those orcs up the top. And we wanted to find out where they were coming
Where
from.
they came from.
Well,
They
now
came
we
from the
know.
portal. Destroy the portal.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
We
I
don't
don't know.
have
I'm
the
kind of
forces
keen to
to
check out
protect
this.
it.
I guess so, Gimbal. I agree. The portal's a worry, but
Yep.
we came here to free this holy place for the
Oh, that's what it was.
Raidana tribe, and
Or Grim. No.
No, Grimgar's.
Grimgar helped us because it's a giant holy place. But like, if we want to get the Raidana tribe on board, like we can't be like, oh yeah, we freed it, but
What if behind that wall is
Don't
the
go
god they
back there.
worship?
I've got an idea. All right.
Let's
Okay.
border that wall back up and leave.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Why don't we see if there's a way that we can put something really big and really flippin' heavy in the middle of the portal way, right? Portal arch. So that they can't actually use it, or if anyone coming through the portal is just going to get stuck in stone or some shit like that, right? And then we go back and get the giants, bring them back down here. They take over it, and we're good.
Can you somehow like Warmish means I don't know,
I don't know.
like a
That's
big
gonna take some
sand
figuring out.
dune? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
about that.
This is.
It would
this
take
is
a while,
Yeah.
We don't have.
but then we
don't
get to
have
keep the portal.
What are we doing with
Usana,
the portal?
what do you think?
What are you
sort
asking?
of
She
fire.
says, looking up from her book that she's currently studying.
Oh, she's not eating some dragon.
No.
Does she want? First of all, do you want some dragon?
She looks at you and she looks at the dragon and she says, I feel that partaking in such may well be a curse upon us.
oh, we're
Okay,
all
wait.
I am a specialist in hunting Wait, are dragons monstrosities?
No,
dragons.
they're dragons.
There- oh.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure
Now,
it's fine.
oh, sorry. Yeah, right. Usana. What? How would you stop a portal?
Stop the portal?
Yep.
Why would you...
Temporarily.
Temporarily?
Or just break it.
This
Can
is
you
a
also
relic
alter
of the
anything?
Ostorian Empire. This place is sacred. Why would you destroy it?
To stop wizards. And also, it's still a relic if it's broken or damaged. You just need to restore it later. It's a bit of glue.
Can it
By a
even
professional.
be restored? Who knows?
Not to working condition, but it could still pass as a relic. You say like, oh look, this is a relic of the It doesn't work now, but hey, look how cool it was.
Oh, you think people will come this far north just to look at this hole in the ground with its relic?
Well, my point is they don't anyway. And
Here is
the
a
other people who
portal.
do clearly don't know how to use it.
Here is a portal on an island in a distant and very difficult location.
Yes.
The
See, but once you're-
strategic value of this location and this portal are beyond compare.
Oh, I thought you were going to say limited because it's in the middle of nowhere.
I would have thought limited as well.
No, because
Or
you
they
think
can- or
about
they
it,
can-
you make this a stronghold, right? You make this your way in and out of it. You can
Mhm.
anchor up here. You can build your forces. I mean, maybe that's what the FROSTMOOR were hoping to do.
I
Okay,
agree.
fine, so we're not-
I agree with Josiah.
So we're not allowed to
You
decide.
won't be hearing
okay.
her say that again anytime soon.
So deciding to destroy it's above our pay grade. Fine.
She
okay.
looks at you, Josiah, with a kind of look of disdain.
It's not
Okay.
like your sword cut through anything. Is it one of those swords of like sharpness or something? Can it
Moonblade,
cut
right?
Through everything.
It has
Like easily?
vorpal qualities, yes.
All right. Can you cut through the wall so we don't have to chip away easily?
She looks at you. I would not.
We can leave quicker if you do.
I feel that my blade is not to be tarnished by such menial tasks.
What
It's
have
a
you done
sacred-
to help us?
It's a sacred. It's a sacred task. You're cutting through a sacred wall into an unknown, potentially incredible historic find.
Like,
Or you can help chip at the wall with us.
I will assist you chipping at the wall, but I'm afraid I'm not going to bear
fine.
my
You take-
blade for this task.
All right. You take first shift. Go on. Get to it.
She takes the crowbar off Josiah and heads over to the wall and starts jimmying it in the hole, rocking it around. She's
Wait,
quite
sorry.
strong.
Is this the
Dragon.
wall where the steam is coming from?
Yes, it is.
Should we though?
We should,
Oh,
Tricky,
there's no
but
harm in
we're
having
here
a
now,
look.
and there's no way we're not
Yeah.
going to.
All right.
Maybe there's a sauna.
Can I get another perception
Maybe.
check from you guys, please?
So,
Maybe, Tricky, while Hank
Oh,
is
God
summoning
damn,
thingies,
six.
can we do like a protective ritual or like a blessing or a sacred thing?
Yeah.
Let's go do a thing.
Oh,
I will
have
help
some
you.
Dinner.
What thing
You
can I do?
The dinner's ready. You can eat. Go for it. Then do your ritual.
Oh, I'm also doing my Hogsmore ritual as well.
Okay, so that's what
Well, it'll be cold.
you're
While
mainly
I'm eating the dragon.
you're mainly performing your ritual, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I'm
that
also
takes
chewing.
that's going to take an hour, right?
I cast protection from poison
All right. So you
on myself.
crack away at the wall for the better part of an hour, and as
I'll
you're
be helping her out as well.
All right, very good. And as you're breaking it down, you're seeing more and more ice behind there, and more vapor coming out, and then you realise there's a kind of a fetid stench coming out from there too, as something seems to be defrosting.
Ugh.
So it's colder in there than it is out here.
But it's defrosting. It's like some kind of.
But that means it's hotter out here, and the heat's
Yeah.
going in there. And okay. Then
There's water running out of the hole too, very slightly, just sort of dripping out, and the
is
longer
it
you-
slimy?
Wonder
Not-
if the
it's not especially slimy.
dragon was keeping this place cold.
Can I do a nature check on the water? Can I taste it?
Oh.
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Gross.
You know, I've got stone shape that I didn't realize I had.
19.
19. It does have a strange tint or taint to it. It tastes very slightly tainted. Yes.
All right, we're gonna be fighting something soon, guys.
Like decaying matter.
Also, I'll walk. Whenever Hank finishes the ritual. Oh, that's not. Yeah, he's still doing that, right? Okay. We'll keep it. We'll chip away until it's big enough for us to go through, but not for something bigger.
I would like a very thorough description of your camp.
So we've got
Okay.
a stone circle and some tinder and whatnot that's got like a rotisserie dragon stake
Okay.
on it. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Good old
situated
haunch.
between the portal and this door, but a little bit further north, like a little bit up. So it's not directly in line. It's like
Yeah, the
maybe
stairs, I think.
Yeah.
How close?
There? Who's looking
Sort of
at
by
what-
the stairs, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sure,
think
sure,
like
sure.
around there.
So your camp is by the steps that go up. Okay, very good.
I don't think we have any tents. I've only got a bedroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
So
I
we're
have
pretty.
to.
It's a pretty shit camp.
Yeah.
Pretty shit
It's a
camp.
it's
Can-
a
Poorly
fire, and
defended.
there's a dragon body and a couple of wizards stacked up next to it.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Can I please make a magic circle on the ground, kind of where our camp is? How big is it? 10 feet?
What does this magic circle do?
Well, you create a 10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy centered on a point on the ground that you can see within range. Glowing runes appear, blah blah blah. Choose one or more of the following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Wait, one or more? Can I just do all of them?
Pick them all.
Yeah, all of them. Why not?
Surely that can't be the spell.
The circle
Protection from
affects.
it all.
The circle affects a creature of the chosen type in the following way. They can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplane travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw. Then it has a disadvantage on attack rolls on the
that's-
targets within the cylinder.
Yeah.
Targets within the cylinder can't be charmed, frightened, possessed by the creature. When you cast a spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder. Alright,
Right. So, two questions. Firstly, what are the types of creatures again? Fiends, celestials,
Celestials,
undead.
elementals, fae,
Elementals,
fiends,
fae.
or undead.
Fiends and undead. Okay, cool. And my other question is, can you change it from one sort of interior to exterior or not?
Yeah, so what you can do is like you either protect everyone in the cylinder so then they can't wait, hold on. Can't willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means, or you can reverse it in reverse, preventing a creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside it. So I can either like trap them in the cylinder or I can trap us in the cylinder.
Damn,
So
that's
it's
a good
one
spell.
or the other.
But I think I
There's
can
that sanctuary or
reverse.
something?
Yeah.
No, it's not sanctuary. It's magic circle. Do I have?
So I can walk, but I can walk in and out of it, or I can't walk out.
Unless you're a
sick,
fae or a
okay.
fiend.
Well,
So let's all stay. I'm
does-
part fae.
yeah. Does that? Yeah, me too. Does
No.
that,
It's
No,
too. It's
Fae-
too
fae
diluted.
ancestry.
It's too diluted.
Yeah.
It's too diluted.
Yeah, no.
It's too diluted. Yeah, I'll agree with
it
that.
showed up on my 21 and me.
Yeah, maybe they have to like sort of force their way out, you know, like
All right. So
Swim
let's
through.
Only,
water.
let's only dig it so that we have to. So big enough that we have to crawl through it, the hole,
Yeah.
and we all take. Only one person's out of the circle, at a time,
All right.
while they're digging.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I want to cast it when it looks like we're close to like undoing the thingy because it only lasts an hour. So
all right, can I get another perception check, please?
Wait.
no,
19 from Hank.
5.
16.
16. All right, very good.
7.
7. Okay, so the 16 and the 19, you guys hear the sound of something that's a bit like coming from inside.
Kind of like ice breaking.
Yeah,
Like,
something like that.
right. Okay. Like on a grand scale.
Huh?
Well, I'm either going to assume what I think that was, or I should do maybe some kind of insight check.
Do we
Inside?
feel any rumblings?
Rumblings?
Yeah, like do we feel anything through the earth, through the floor?
No,
Okay.
no.
In our time aboard the little Empress.
Does anyone look through the hole, or are you?
Have we
Yeah,
gonna
right now.
send
Hank is busy
Hogsmore?
doing his thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna send Hogsmore as soon as Hank.
I'll look through the hole.
No.
You can make a
Yeah,
perception
go on,
check.
Hank.
For bollocks, 10.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It seems to be empty, but yeah.
Can I crawl through yet?
You could crawl through, but it would be very, very tight. You'd have to strip off everything. Maybe
Everything.
You could leave your armor on, but you wouldn't be able to take like a bag or anything, and you'd have to sort of slide your weapons in first or something like that, or have someone
Your
pass
shield.
them to you. Your shield wouldn't fit.
Okay.
Let's keep well we keep working on
It's
making
still
it
there
a
for
little
Hogsmore.
bit bigger,
I'm
and then
gonna start
Yeah.
anxiously
it should
pacing.
have been an hour now, so surely Hank can send his bird. to
Yep,
die.
you
up to the DM.
could get Hogsmore through. Yeah, Hogsmore at this point manifests.
You can do that cute little hopping
Better
thing.
give her a token, eh? Where's the Hogsmore token gone?
I don't remember what kind of bird thing my thing was. Did I make it a bat, or was it?
I thought you made it an owl as well.
I think I made it a crow.
Was it a badger?
Ah, yeah.
No, I
Was
turned it
it
into a
first?
bird.
Because you're making bird attacks.
You should both
Yeah.
have crows, really. This is the Frostmore crows, but hey,
Crow's
Yeah,
cool,
Hank.
but
owl's pretty cool. We like Hogsmore.
owl's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hogsmore's kind of
and
iconic.
it's also ironic, you know, we're the Frostmore crows, but we don't have any crows.
Iconic
And we
and
also don't
ironic.
operate in the Frostmoor.
We also, none of us are from the Frostmores.
Well,
Roast migraine or some shit. Who
what
knows?
can I say? What can I
Oh, my
say?
spiritual weapon's still here. How do I kill it?
All right, so
Um,
yeah,
No, I'm still pacing.
Hogsmore.
Hogsmore's
Hogsmore.
going. Right.
Spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
I'll send Hogsmore. I'm
take
just trying
that.
to find a token for her. Do we have them saved?
Hogsmore.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
I
you have a
can.
map?
I can get your Hogsmore token
map.
if there isn't one
Oh,
on
please.
the map.
Thank you.
Just a moment. Derpy derp. Hogsmore. Here we go. I found you. Copy.
And just in the interest of getting my bearings, Russ, can you put Hogsmore where we are chipping away at this arch? So I know
right. Just.
I've kind of been using theatre of mind and not really paying attention to the map, so I'm not sure what's.
Yes.
What direction is which?
Okay, I have
There
this
she is.
over here. So Hank.
Oh, yep. Okay,
and
cool. Yep.
Usana,
So that's
Hank,
been
and
boarded up.
Gimbal, you guys are kind of over here. I'm assuming, although Gimbal, you said
Yep.
you were looking.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
pacing now.
true? Okay, so this is kind of.
I'm going to come over as well.
All right, cool.
We've disobeyed the circle rule,
Right,
guys.
Usana is
Fine.
there
And we
as
can
well.
we can rush back to the circle if needed.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't made my circle yet. I'm still making
good.
it. But you can decide where we're putting it.
Okay, well, how long does it take you to cast?
A minute.
Oh, okay.
It takes an hour. It only lasts an hour. That's why I'm trying to save it for like last second.
Ah, okay. I think you should start drawing it just at the front of the
Okay.
entryway. Bugger it.
Front. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna start casting it over. Where can I draw a thing? A circle. 10 feet. How big? How big are the squares?
5 feet.
So like. Wait, is it 10 feet radius? Or 10 feet diameter?
Ooh,
Three
can you hear the
radius, right?
rain at my end?
No.
No?
Try over
No,
here.
your
good.
sound gear is too good.
Nice.
10 foot radius, so it's 20 feet then. Oops, sorry, it'll be bigger than that. How do I delete this?
Oh, did I show you what I got the other day?
No.
Go on.
The map of bigness.
The map of bigness.
Is
This
that
is,
your world map?
well, no. It's just a vinyl battle map,
Oh, right.
but
Oh.
it's the big
Oh.
one. It's like table sized.
Nice.
It's very cool.
Very neat.
Yes. So we'll have to play face to face at some point. Tim.
Yeah.
Tim.
When Gimbal, when Dimble,
Pay $1,400 to
Gimbal
fly
the
here
Dingle
and play
gets
D&D.
over.
Yeah, that's a bit more
It's worth it.
expensive than my map. So to be fair, I could send him the map for cheaper.
Just chuck me on an iPad.
Chuck you on,
My
chuck you on an
face will be
iPad.
there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like the ones that prisoners have. It's
Yeah.
like on a Segway. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you're chipping away at the thing. Hogsmoor is now manifested. And what's happening? What are you doing?
I made a
Gonna
magic
send
circle,
Hogsmoor.
but it's bigger than that because I got the size wrong. It's 10 feet radius, so it's like 20 feet diameter.
Right.
And I'm putting it at the entrance.
Is this red circle the thing? Oh no, I
Blue
see. It's
circle.
over
No,
where
I
you
don't know
are.
what that is.
Okay,
That
so
was, I think, the pole. I don't know what. No, I don't know what that was.
I think it was someone drawing circles, but no.
oh,
that's not my
that's right.
circle.
That was the major's circle when they turned up.
Okay, I tried doing that blue one, but I got the size wrong.
Okay, cool. All right, so you want it to be 20 feet in diameter, is that right?
Yes, yeah, it's 10 feet radius.
Okay, let me fuck with that. So it's 20 feet in diameter is about there, isn't it? Something like that?
Yes, yeah, because each
That's
circle
good.
is 5 feet, then yeah.
And did you want it to be blue?
Yeah, I don't care. Main color.
There you go.
Was good.
All right, cool. Very nice. Okay, so at this point, the circle has been created.
Yay.
Hogsmoor is there. The hole is about 2 feet across and about 1.5 feet tall, and it's at about 3 feet off the floor. Does that make sense? Would that be
Yeah.
about right? That's
Yeah.
about where you can attack it with a crowbar. Okay.
How big do we want to make this, everybody?
Make
We're
it so we
alright
can
for now, I
comfortably
reckon.
get through, right?
Right. So just a little more, so we comfortably crawl.
Yeah.
All that stuff?
Well, let's
Hank's
send
gonna,
Hogsmoor
like,
through and see
Big
what's
crawl,
yeah.
tricky walks. Maybe Hank
Hank
walks too.
suddenly keels over on his side and
Is-
looks like he's unconscious.
Oh, right.
How are you lighting
then-
this space, by the way? You've got a campfire. I know some of you can see in the dark. 3 of you, I think, can. How?
Most
We
of
can all
us
see in the
is
dark,
Hank.
but well, I'll
Hank
cast
Hank.
dark vision on Hank.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's got dark vision for 8 hours.
okay, excellent. Also, now I am inside Hogsmoor's brain.
Okay.
I can also see with dark vision.
All right. So you're going inside Hogsmoor's mind.
That's right.
All right then. Very good. So inside Hogsmoor's mind, what are you going to do now that you're in Hogsmoor's mind?
I'm going to go through that little hole.
All right. So you pop through the hole, and as you do, you immediately take 14 points of cold damage.
Oh man, I just raised her. She's dead.
Oh no!
1 HP.
And then your vision extinguishes,
Alright,
and you hear
and
her.
I come back. Oh, that hurt.
That's quick. Welcome back.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in there.
Probably take some damage or something, right?
No.
No, it's only her, right?
Yeah,
we
but I
did do a
think we made
thing
it-
about
yeah,
that.
we
We've
didn't
done psychic damage in the past. I think it was like 1d4 or something.
Yeah. We're
Or
gonna.
was it the excess of the damage? after her own
Well, you're brave.
What would you prefer, Hank?
something like that.
Okay, so the excess
But,
damage, yeah,
um,
that makes sense to me. Let's go with that.
Excess damage.
Yep.
Alright, so what happened,
Alright.
Hank?
His nose just starts bleeding.
Yeah, hang on. So, hang on. An owl. I just gotta make sure I got her health right.
It's got like
D&D.
Sure, it's not
Owl.
1 HP as it
Six.
fly.
She's like a difficulty 0 monster.
Oh.
Pretty sure she has very little HP.
Mm-hmm.
What was
14.
14 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm just loading up Owl now, but my internet sucks.
Al has 1 HP.
Oh, wow.
Alright, cool. So that'd be 13 points of damage for Hank.
13 points of damage for Hank. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah,
How many
man,
hit points
that's
does Hank have
nuts.
left?
Oh, he's got a few. He's got a couple left. Yeah, 29
Well,
out of 42.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Hank.
I'll tell you what,
If
though,
he
Hank.
looks like he hurt.
Before she died, I will get her to have her make a perception check.
Can she have advantage because she gets advantage on checks, perception checks, which involves more sound.
Yeah.
She actually has a modifier for perception as well, doesn't she?
3.
21.
21. All right. First of all, she hears some sort of slow sound that's basically sounds like breathing. Secondly, she smells this fetid stench that is increased somewhat on the inside.
Is it like bad breath stench?
It's like death stench, like decaying corpse flesh.
Ugh. Yuckies.
you know what,
And
guys?
finally,
I don't want to fucking go on there.
Yeah.
You started this!
last but not least, there is just before she passes out, there's the silhouette moves past her. This massive, almost fuzzy, because it's out of focus and blurry and dim as she's passing out into her death. The silhouette passes in front of her.
And whatever this is, it's going to be big enough and scary enough that's just going to smash through the wall anyway, because we've clearly woken it up, so we may as well keep going.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's so cold
And
in there. That
We have
things-
cold weather clothing. We're ready for this.
How do we know it's gonna worth it?
We don't.
Hang on. Is that a
Mm.
reaction? Oh, no, that's a reaction. Never mind.
And Hank, come here, and I'll cure Hank. I'll cure wounds on Hank. Or
All right.
6.
Thank you.
Now, and now you're ready to fight.
Yeah, I mean that's cured me of roughly half of what I took, so that's
All right.
nice.
Is the hole big enough for my shield yet?
Yeah.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I've got a spell called Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Each one like
Spinning daggers in a cube. The range is 60 feet, so a point 60 feet, 5 foot in diameter, but it's a cube, so not a sphere. Within range, so I could ostensibly.
I meant more, are we just
Oh,
running away now, or...
All right.
well, we can stay in
I'll-
a circle and
get hit by rocks when they come smashing through the
Hank,
wall?
do you tell the others about what you saw through
Oh,
through-
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh god, that was awful. It's so stinky. And
Thinky?
yeah, stinky.
Okay. So, and it smells corpsey?
And it smells corpsey. And
Do
what was the
you
other stuff?
do you in any way look through
breathing.
to see what happened to her?
ooh,
I'll do it.
I would like to say no, but I think that might be down to a wisdom save because I'm a little bit out of it.
Right, fair
Yeah.
enough. All right,
Should I do a wisdom save, Russ?
that's a great idea.
Let's do a wisdom save to see if I come to my senses.
Still here. Be right back.
8. I got 8.
Yeah, I guess you're probably going to have a look then.
Yeah, it looks like it. All
Okay,
right,
you
so
don't have to
I'll
stick
sort of
your head through exactly, but you sort of pop out and just have a look into the hole. All right.
Yeah. I'll bend down and have a wee look-see. And
what
happened in the hospital?
Let's have a perception check then.
All right. I've got dark vision too now, so I can see 60 feet.
Right.
That is 8. Yeah, 3 and 8. Yeah. No, sorry, I'm 5 now. Sorry, perception. No, perception is still +3. Okay, never mind. Yeah, 8.
8. Okay. You think you see the dim shape of Hogsmoor laying on the floor, covered in frost, frozen stiff, frozen solid. You can see the back wall is about 8 feet back from there. And that's about
8
all.
8 feet back.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I did just get distracted by my ridiculous cat, who is hiding in a washing basket with covered in bags. She's got bags
Show her.
all
Show
over
her.
Let's see if I can show her. Baby. Here we go. Sorry to interrupt the game, but this is too funny.
No, this is
It's
important.
a cat. Yeah.
This is important D&D stuff.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a challenge rating
so
10.
comfy.
Wow.
So friggin' cute.
Should keep doing that. We'll probably get more viewers.
Oh.
In fact, we should just have a camera on the cat.
Yeah. Cat cam.
Cat
She rolls
cam.
dice too.
Nice. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Sometimes when she feels something.
If we could get her to do that on camera, that'd be cool.
I've seen it on TikTok. Well, no, on Instagram from TikTok. But
Right,
yeah.
right. Okay, so you don't particularly see anything except what you already know.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, let's
Now,
take a vote.
Feral Artificer has redeemed some inspiration for a player character. We're yet to hear which character it's going to be. We have... that's for the cat, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh,
give it to the
there you
cat.
There you go,
All
Lola.
right, Lola's got some inspiration.
Okay,
So-
the cat runs into the cat hole.
All right, cool.
All right, what's our plan of attack here?
We're jumping in the hole.
DM's choice. Well, I'll say for Hank. Seeing as he lost his
Wasted a
Hogsmoor.
bunch of time.
Yeah.
Lost my Hogsmoor just after spending an hour bringing her back. My
Yeah.
beloved.
How deep is the hole?
So the hole goes deep. It goes about 2 feet into the wall, and then clearly there's a chamber, like an ice chamber behind it.
Well,
Okay,
thank
I'd
you,
like
by
to
the way.
reach my arm in to see if it gets suddenly incredibly cold.
Okay, as you start putting your hand in, the temperature it changes very fast, rapidly as you put your hand in there. How far do you put it in?
As far as I can.
Okay then. Well, you said it, not me.
My gloved cold weather clothing hand.
You take 5 points of cold damage.
Ow. Okay. I'll pull it out and shake it. I was like, yeah, we're not going in there.
Yeah.
Or we make the hole big enough that all the cold air comes out and gets dispersed in this not as cold air. Or we use fire. Fire! Forgot about fire.
Well,
Yeah.
like, so let's just think about this quickly. Does this seem like it's potentially magically cold? Can we think about, like, we've been upstairs, right? We know what the natural weather is around here. If anything, the further we get into the earth, the like warmer it should kind of start to get, right? It's insulated in here.
Well, if you remember Grimgar, he was all frost giant. Couldn't he do something with frost? Or like, remember that last zombie thing that we woke up? I'm pretty sure everything here just blows cold on you.
Russ, do we? Can I make some sort of a nature-like check to see if I know of any native beasts? Maybe on our journey on the Little Princess. You know, we've been talking to the locals and they told us about beasts in the area, native beasts that might have some sort of an area of effect, some sort of aura.
Sure.
Yeah. Can I make a nature check?
Yeah.
I will make a nature check. My nature is not great, but we will do it anyway.
But maybe it's not like
14.
the.
Maybe it's just a creature that's in there that's this
Yeah,
cold. Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. Is like maybe someone sealed it in like a magic made like super freezer, And it's not actually the creature that's emanating the coldness. It's the room itself.
But either way, we've started thawing it, so
No,
that means that it's getting warmer in there. Otherwise, it wouldn't have unfrosted something.
Maybe the bricks.
I'm going to light a torch.
Yeah, maybe it's what. Maybe that's what was on the stone, and I couldn't figure it out because I failed my history check.
I'd like to light a
So
torch
what
and
was
poke
the-
the torch through the hole.
What was the nature check there?
14.
14. Yeah, I mean, you've heard a number of stories about various types of fey creatures that can do this sort of thing. Winter wolves like Nograstru, who you met upstairs, has a sort of cold breath thing that kind of does something like that. You recently fought a white dragon that has cold breath as well. So, these types of things. But this doesn't seem like it's breathing cold the same way.
More like an aura, right? Like a
Maybe an aura,
cold
yeah.
area.
Or maybe it's the space within or something like that. It could be any of those things.
What happens to a torch if I put it through the hole? Lit torch, going in
Lit
the hole.
torch. Okay, so
So that I don't, because I can gauge where I.
all right. So
got
you slide
burned.
the torch into the hole.
Yep.
And it is almost immediately extinguished.
Damn it!
It just goes. Smoke pours back out of the hole. You're still holding the torch when suddenly something grabs the other end of it and wrenches it from your hand, unless you'd like to make a strength check.
Damn straight. Yes.
All right.
Well, what am I doing? Just a
Strength.
flat strength.
contest.
Yeah, make it athletics.
Oh, whoops. Oh well, dirty 20.
All right, you manage to hold onto the torch as something yanks at it.
All right.
You
Yeah,
call
mine.
out Gimbal.
Ah!
Grab Gimbal's
Yeah,
legs.
I'd like
as
to
he-
think I have both my legs against the wall
Yeah.
and yank my torch back out.
Suddenly, the wall goes, and you see cracks begin to form in the wall.
Alright,
Oh,
circle
no.
time.
Retreat into the circle.
Yeah, in a circle.
Pull my bow
Draw our
out.
Gotcha.
weapons.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Definitely.
you all run back to the circle. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the circle's right by the wall anyway, so...
All right, so you run back to the circle, right? Because it is right there by the wall,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool. And then the wall shivers and shakes a couple more times. And then you see this claw come out from inside the hole. One giant claw, blackened claw, with
I attack it. I
blue
stab.
fur
I
around it.
stab at the...
All right, you can roll to hit the claw.
Wait, I was getting into that. What happened more?
Are
Big
we
black
in
claw.
the thing?
I stab at the claw.
You stab at the claw. All right, roll to hit.
19.
19 hits.
Do I get sneak on it as well?
Why would you have
We are
sneak
all
on it?
together.
You are all together.
Yeah, but
Just in case I wasn't expecting it. No, just 7 damage. 7 damage. That's all
7
it is.
damage, okay.
Yeah.
7 damage, okay, cool. That's Josiah. Hank.
Yeah, okay. Shit, I wasn't expecting this. Damn it, Josiah. Okay, well, alright. For want of anything better to do, I'm going to draw my letter bar and give it the stabity do as well.
All right, roll to hit.
So it's dirty. Wait, plus 8? Yeah, dirty 20.
Nice.
hit.
Damage.
And what do you want? It's a D8. No, wrong one. Here we go. 9 damage.
9 damage. Very good. Now this is magical damage, isn't it?
Yeah, well, letter bar is magical.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Do, 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 do. What is that? That is a... Very good. All right. Can I get perception checks from those of you standing that can see the claw, the hand, whatever it is?
Yes.
That's all of us, right?
I think
Can
so.
I
yeah.
do
I've got
a-
that.
Nature check to see if I can tell what it is.
You can try.
I got a 6. I'm too busy stabbing.
22.
Alright.
What does that claw look like?
22. It looks like a giant blue furry arm, humanoid,
Very.
with claws, covered in
expected.
frost and rime.
Hank got a 17 to perception.
17 for perception. Hank, what you notice is that after you've struck it and Josiah struck it, as the hand is withdrawing on its turn back into the hole, the damage that you've done seems to bubble and then regenerate.
Okay.
Some of it, at least.
Okay. All right.
Is it a monstrosity?
You don't know. It's not a monstrosity.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think that you can tell that it's some kind of giant, though. Gimbal.
Okay. Oh dear.
Okay. Giant as in giant, or giant.
Giant as
large?
in that's the type of creature that it is, as in aberrations, giants, undeads.
Not a dragon.
It's not a dragon.
I shout. That was my main concern.
It's not a dragon.
Yeah. But the claw receded. We win.
Then the wall goes again. This time, some of the pieces come chunking out of it and start collapsing onto the ground.
I put my shield up, and I stand in front of Hank as he is shieldless.
All right.
Well, Hank is getting ready to run because
I'd like to
he's a coward.
I'd like to shoot some arrows through the hole, like Lord of the Rings. With the
Are we
door.
like in proper initiative order, or are we just like?
We are in initiative order. It is, in fact, Tricky Bob's turn at this
Oh, okay.
time. Yeah.
I'm gonna try sacred flaming it.
Okay.
See what that
Sacred
does?
Flame. Now, do you have to be able to see a creature to Sacred Flame?
Is it a throwing action? Like a
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that I can see. So I can't see the claw.
You can't. So this withdrew on its turn. It was
behind
third
the
in
wall.
initiative, and on its turn it moved.
But you can't see any like behind the big cracks and holes that it just made. There's no like shape
Can
or
I
a
see
body.
through it?
You can make a perception check, Tricky Bob.
That ain't very good for.
Yeah, you can't see it, I'm afraid.
Okay. In that case, I will cast guidance on Josiah. Who's close to me? Josiah or Gimbal or Hank?
We're both near you.
I think we're all together, right?
You're all
Okay,
in.
we're
You're
the
all in the
best of buds,
circle,
give
aren't
me.
you?
Tricky.
Okay, fine, I'll give it to Gimbal because he asked.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a bonus action. Wait, does he get a bonus? No, it has to be
No,
a
it's
spell.
only,
It has to be a
has to be
spell.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that's how
just
it works.
spell. Ah,
But I think it can't be a cantrip. Hold on, let me double check.
that makes sense.
Where is my order domain? Where the hell is it? What's the thing called?
It'll be a trait.
What is my thing called?
A feature
Like
of
commanding or
Warcaster? No, it's not the Warcaster. What is it?
oh, who knows?
class.
No,
your
it's been
class
so
feature.
long. Hold on.
Pizza.
Oh,
well,
if you cast an enchantment school using what the hell? Spell of the enchantment school spell slot 1 or higher. Okay, never mind. Oh, sorry, it's a
Enchantment
different
school.
thing.
Oh my god.
I've got so many bonus things. I'm trying to
Hang
figure
on.
out the one I actually
I'm-
need.
Take
I'm
your
jumping into your
time.
character now too.
We're gonna
Um,
see Josiah pop
Can
up.
someone
James
find what
pop
my
up.
order cleric bonus thing
Divine
is?
domain. Okay, so
Yeah.
divine spells, voice of authority. If you cast
That
a spell
one.
with a spell slot of first level or higher,
Damn.
target ally can use a reaction.
Okay, no, I can't use that on a
good.
cantrip.
Okay.
Okay, so
Alright,
1
we're
or
good.
higher.
All right. So
What if
that
I use
was.
bliss?
So that was Tricky Bob's turn. Yeah.
Yeah, hold up.
Hang
Yeah.
on, we're still
No, it's too
workshopping
early.
this.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I'm
Alright.
guidancing him.
cool. What does guidance do?
You get a. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that.
The D4 on skill checks, ability thingies.
Yes, D4. You add a D4 every time you
Okay.
do a ability check.
Okay,
Right.
sweet.
Anything for saving throws? Just ability
I
checks.
don't think I do any ability checks.
Oh,
I know. I would like to do a athletics check to reassemble the wall.
Okay, you're gonna sort of grab some piece of stone.
No,
and-
that won't do
No.
anything.
All right. So this is your turn, Gimbal. What will you do? You're not going to do anything. You're going to hold an action.
Well,
You can hold
can
the
I
dodge
see
action.
a body through? I mean, I just want to know if I shoot
Perception check.
through. Yeah. Oh, do I have advantage on that because of guidance?
Because of guidance, you don't have
You get a
advantage. You get a
1d4.
D4.
I get
1d4.
1d4. Okay, I can have 1d4 to that. A 13.
13. Okay. You can't see a creature, but you can see the reflection of something standing again from the ice at the back of the chamber.
Okay.
You can see the hole that you're looking through reflected back at you, and next to it, you can see this large humanoid silhouette with fur on it and fluff all over its body. It's kind of blue and like icy scales covering it. Yeah.
Has it backed away from the wall to do... Can I tell, is it about to do a massive charge at the wall?
Not
Does
at
it
this
look like
point.
Gruga?
It's
Not at this point.
not
Oh, so
at
it
this
is close.
point. It's standing with
Okay.
its back to the wall, though.
Okay, good. Alright.
It's
I'm gonna
basically standing in full cover now,
So
away
it-
from the hole.
full cover. Okay,
It's
right.
inside the black square on our map, right?
That's
like
correct,
It's in
yes.
there. Okay, cool.
I've been experimenting with curving arrows. So I want to shoot
Homing arrows.
an arrow through the wall and it curves.
You want
Hits it.
to try and bounce it off a few icicles.
Yes, can I ricochet? Can I ricochet arrow shot?
You can try.
I'm gonna try to do that.
If you can roll
2
a
shots.
natural 20, I'll be fucking amazed.
Okay. Alright, well the
There's
first shot's 17.
Nope.
Close.
Second shot. Die, bastard. 16.
No,
Never mind.
your arrows
Okay.
dig into the ice on the far side of the chamber, I'm afraid.
That's an arrow shot. You better run. And that goes 2 arrows. I've got 30 left.
All right, very good. Josiah.
Still here making coffee.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I think we'll try and get it to do the work for us. So it's at the disadvantage of trying to punch through the wall. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start like banging my sword against my shield, trying to like rack it up a little bit. You know, like throwing some Bane Gate insults.
Do you want to make a intimidation
haka.
check, something like that?
What was the check though?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Sure thing. That is a 14.
14.
You bloody beast! What are you from, Drub?
All right. At that point, so this is your action, is it?
Yeah.
All right. So it suddenly smashes into the wall again, and a large section of the wall collapses in front of you. We should probably wait for the other two. I don't know if they can hear us or not. Do you know if Maria can hear us?
Yo, I can hear you.
Maria cannot, but Tim can.
Tim
but I
can.
I can jump up and roll for her character.
He's smashing into the wall again.
Yeah.
All right. He smashes into the wall, and this large section of it tumbles down, and then he punches through it. Chunks of rock and ice come tumbling out towards you. Whoever's at the front can make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Not it. Aha. Oh,
I
well,
think-
did I have to get close to shoot?
I think it would probably be me because I was like trying to get his attention, right? So I'll take the front here.
All right.
Dex saving throw.
Yep. Dex save.
That is a 19.
Okay. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay, so Maria, a quick review. Josiah was taunting the creature with his shield and his sword, banging it and what have you, and taunting it and so on, until it
Right.
smashed a section of the wall through. He made a dexterity saving throw, but passed and got hit by a few pieces of rock and what have you, and only took 2 points of damage from that. At this point, this blue creature, it's got long ears and tusks, almost, pointy ears. It's got a kind of thick-looking skull and a large twisted nose, a wide face, and it's covered in this blue fur and icy scales. It has tufts of fur around its legs that are a little longer and shaggier, massive hands on its long, gangly arms with giant claws. And as it finally smashes its way out, who's closest to it? That's still you, Josiah, isn't it?
Oh, I'm in a circle as well. Oops.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. You realize the circle is not stopping it.
Cool. Great circle, Tricky Bob.
Well, we don't know what it was. I thought it would be an undead.
Right.
Wait, so it's not dead?
Doesn't seem to be.
Stinky.
So,
Is it a Yeti? Oh,
Josiah,
it's a
that
Yeti.
was your turn. Hank, it's your turn.
He's
Hank has just
gone.
dropped
Oh,
off.
Hank's not there. Okay, well, I'm afraid we're going to have to wait for Hank. But I will
Have we
say...
heard tale of
There he's
abominable
back.
snowmen?
Huh?
Have we heard tales of like abominable snowmen?
Yeah, can we do like a check on what the thing is?
I think you
I
guys...
would like
have-
Gimbal to assume that it's a
You can make
Yeti
another
or
check on
snowman.
it if you want. Yeah, you can make another nature
a
check.
on
Nature check! Yep,
Oh, a 17.
17.
Oh, me too.
Wow.
Ah!
Okay, you've heard stories of ice trolls
Oh, what?
being some kind of the lineage of ice giants. They're kind of a offshoot breed that's been created by some hag somewhere in the Feywild, you suspect.
So
Stories
it's
about...
not a fae?
It's not a Fey.
No, I think they literally are of the giant type or
It is of
ogre
the-
type or some shit.
Yeah. It is a
Damn it.
large creature. It is a giant creature. And it's a very unpleasant smelling creature.
And we have,
Stinky.
though, actually, so we have fought this before, but some of us don't remember it. Or fought a troll before, but some of us
Yes.
don't remember it.
Yeah, but it looked different because it was not cold. Oh wait, was
Yeah.
it cold?
No.
Okay.
When do we fight a
Now, Josiah, are you within 10 feet of it?
Yeah, I guess I would be if it's burst through.
Alright, there's no saving throw for this. You take 12 points of cold damage.
Holy
troll? Do you just like...
Rusty.
Oh, if only you didn't blow all those firebolts in that guy's face. It'd be pretty useful right now.
Oh
Can
yeah.
recharge.
Oh, that was magic bolts. They weren't
And I
fire.
was magic myself.
Was it?
anyway,
It wasn't. Okay.
Nice try, Tricky, to be smug.
But they have recharged after a long rest. So.
Okay, we need fire. We need fire, 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 fire.
Oh,
We always
Hank,
need fire.
Hank has dropped out.
Hank! Shit. He's got.
No.
He doesn't have fireball or anything.
Alright,
useful anyway.
so we're going to say that as the wall smashes open, Hank said he was getting prepared to run anyway. I'm going to say he took to the stairs. And he's gone and hidden back by the stairs for now.
Sounds like Hank.
I won't penalise him on his
Can he
turn.
prepare an action?
He can hold an action for when he returns.
He's going to cast an aggressive spell. I say.
Well, we'll see what he
Even
wants to do, but
occasionally.
when he comes back in, we'll throw his turn his way as a reaction. Okay, so the ice troll smashes through this time. Now, Gimbal, how far are you from the entranceway?
Like 10 feet, I think. Hang on. I would say I'm 15? 10 to 15?
10 to 15 feet?
Hmm.
Okay.
After 10, but before 15. Let's say 12 feet.
Okay.
God, coffee's good.
Now,
When
I
does
need
coffee
to
stop being good?
do a
You
thing.
keep drinking it.
What kind are you having?
Pods.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, just a pod one, but I don't even know what. It was purple.
I need to get Hogsmore out of there, so I'm going to put him over here because he's dead. Alright, as he comes pushing through, I'm going to put Hank in a place. Where are you going to be, Hank? I'm going to put you over
He's just
here.
joined.
Thanks, buddy! Wait, no?
He's trying.
He's trying.
Alright,
He might be there, he might be able to hear us. Miss you, buddy.
Josiah, the creature is going to try and shove you prone with its first attack.
Okay.
So you are going to make a strength athletics check, please.
Sure thing. Boom. What's a nat 1, my friend?
Okay,
Oh,
it
wee,
shoves you
wee.
onto the ground with its claw. That's its first attack. Its second attack is a claw attack. What's your armor class?
19.
19. Okay, so it goes to claw you and it slashes at your armor. You manage to deflect it with your shield, I suppose.
Hooray.
That would make sense. All right, and then its final attack is a bite, where it... Oh, that's going to hit you for a 25. So the bite itself does 5 points of biting damage. Nom nom nom. As
Okay,
it
well let me
crunches into you. Yep.
attempt to parry this as my reaction.
All right.
So I roll 1 superiority dice, a d10. I reduce the number by what I roll plus 3. I reduce that by 8.
8. Very nice. Then you take 8 points of cold damage
Dang.
from its bite
It's getting fucked up here.
as it noms on you.
do
Tricky
this.
Bob, it's your turn.
I will try to Sacred Flame. No, actually, first of all, I want to move away. So maybe on this side, not where Hank is, but on the other side
Okay.
of the pillar stairs, whatever that is.
Yep, that's a pillar.
And then I want to try, Sacred Flaming it, so it does a dex save.
All right, so it makes a dex save. Okay. 13.
Is it?
Me-
DC is 13. Does it mean it saves?
It meets and beats.
It does?
Yeah.
Meets and beats, okay.
Yeah.
And then, no, it misses.
So your sacred flame drops out of the ceiling, and the ice troll weaves to one side as its scintillating divine sparks strike the floor, blasting stone up into the air.
As a bonus action, I'll cast my sacred weapon, spiritual weapon, sorry.
Okay, so you're going to
Which-
cast spiritual weapon. Now that's an
there's already-
action and a bonus
bonus
action,
action.
right? And one's a cantrip and one's an actual first level spell. Okay, so that is allowed.
Okay.
Cool.
But I can't move it for some reason. So it's on there,
You-
but I can't move it.
You can't move it. What the?
Yeah.
It's an old token. It's an old
Yeah, it's
token.
an old token
Oh,
from
here
like
it
when I
is.
last casted it, but
Let me see. I'll just double check that.
Good token too.
Save. Try moving it now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
I want
was
to cast
embedded
it.
in the wall. I'm sorry. Cool.
How far away? 60 feet. So yeah, I can cast it right next to. Oops, sorry. I can cast it right next to him. right in
Okay,
front of him.
cool. Now, I realize that Usana is here, and I keep leaving her out of encounters by accident. So I'm just
Never
going to...
does anything.
Right, so I'm going to add her to the encounter.
Just stand there and look pretty.
What's her face?
Hank's back!
All right,
Hank's back! Hank's
I'm back.
All right, Hank,
back, I'm back.
you get to
Sorry
take
about that. It was really weird.
take a reaction, Hank. Take your action now, retrospectively. Yeah.
So what I was going to ask before my computer very
Right.
nearly destroyed my life, my will to live. I was going to ask the DM if this creature, whatever it is, if I caught a glimpse of it, does it remind me at all of Grimgar? Like, not. I know it's not Grimgar, but
Oh, we covered that. We covered that.
Yeah, what
is
it
it a
is.
giant?
We started screaming troll.
Right. Okay, cool. So we're at that point. Okay, cool. In that case, of course, because of the regeneration, metagaming. Sorry.
Yeah.
In that case, I am going to do I can I make another nature check before I?
So just to be clear, I think you guys have worked out that it's an ice troll.
Yeah,
Right.
the ice clued us in.
Would Hank be aware of any weaknesses that it might have? Trying not to metagame.
You can make an Arcana check or a nature
Arcana check?
Yeah.
Up to you.
Make it a
Either
nature check, actually. Yeah.
Nature check. All right, cool. Yep. That's a whopping 4.
A whopping 4. Okay,
yeah.
nice. Very well. You've no idea.
So, okay, I have no idea. All right, that's fair. So, in that case, are we all still within our little safety zone?
No, it doesn't
Doesn't
work
work.
because it's not a.
Okay, so
it's
what-
None of those things.
If you are on the roll 20,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see I've moved you around behind a pillar so that you could hide.
Right. Okay.
And I have assumed that you've hidden, though I have
It's a
not.
very
it's
Hank
very
thing to
Hank.
do.
Exactly. And I made a stealth check for you that was a 15 on the dice, so I don't know what your stats are. But,
25.
right. Cool.
Damn.
That's very nice. Very nice. Okay,
nice,
so
very
Tricky
nice.
Bob, you've had your turn, yeah? Oh, Hank, we're
Yep.
giving you a turn, aren't we? So what are you
I've got to
gonna
do, yeah. I've got to do my previous turn.
Alright.
I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers on
Okay,
it,
now bear in mind.
wherever it is.
Yep, so it's right in combat, melee combat with Usana and Josiah. Gimbal is 10 feet back, shooting at it. Tricky Bob is outside the circle even further. So
Maybe not a good idea to use an area of effect spell then.
Definitely not.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it. All right, in that case, I'm going to draw out my short bow. I've got to get a better short bow than this at some point. But I'm going to draw my short bow and loose up a shot, and then I'm going to hide again behind cover.
All right.
Using my cunning action. So
All right.
first of all, the
roll
letter
to-
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, short bow.
Yeah.
7 is 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. Okay. I don't do very much damage with this. But is it flanked, or I would still get sneak attack anyway, right?
You
got me
get
pinned to the ground.
you
and
get
beat the shit out of
advantage.
me.
You get advantage to hit and sneak attack. I mean, if you want to roll again for a crit to fish
See if we
crit,
can get a
crit
crit.
fish. Yeah.
It does not crit, but it
Okay.
still hits.
So-
So
cool.
it's slightly better.
All right, but you do have
Um,
sneak attack. Yes.
Just 1d6 and another 2d6, I believe, at this point. Another 2d6?
Yep.
At that point, yes, another 2d6. Cool. Ba-da-ba-da and ba-da-ba-da. So, plus 4. So, all of these things, plus 4, that is...
By the time you get to hit it, by the way, Hank, it looks like it is fully regenerated.
Tits. Alright, so 11 and 2 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. No, plus 4. So 17. 17 damage.
17 damage. Okay.
17 damage
All right. Boof.
to the jerk.
To the jerk. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
So you take 17 damage. I'm going to throw in Usana an attack as well. She hits it for a nat 20. That's a 27. She's going to use her smite, which I created as a legendary action, which I already rolled to hit. Why am I doing that? So
Cool,
her
fight's
smite does... she does 21 points of damage.
Damn, with a vorpal blade.
Right, now, Tricky Bob, you've had your turn, is that right?
Yep.
And it's now Gimbal's turn, after which we're going to return to our normal order. Standard initiative order. Okay, so Gimbal.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark
All right.
on it.
Yep.
Mark it as my prey, and I'm going to start shooting. So let's have a look. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Alright, so that'll be 1d8 plus 1d6. That'll be 11 damage.
11 damage.
And then my second shot. 19 to hit.
Hits.
That'd be 12 plus 1, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Oh, that's me.
Very nice. Okay, it looks like it is bloodied at that point.
You got your crow out, Gimbal?
Yeah, but my bonus action was casting Hunter's
Ah, yeah.
Mark, so...
Josiah,
Crow's
it's
on
your
the same
turn.
Okay, so
Oh, now
I'm prone.
everyone is going to take some damage, I'm afraid. Everyone that's in melee range.
Yep.
Not Hank.
Oh, melee, haha.
So Josiah and who's in the front line?
Usana.
Usana. Okay, so Josiah and Usana both take 6 points of cold damage.
Jiminy crickets.
Okay, so first thing I will do is use my second wind.
Yep.
I want D10 plus 4. Cool. That's pretty good. That's full. That's 14.
So 14 damage? Oh, 14 health.
that's
14 health, right.
14 healing.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's actually fucking really good.
I know what I'm talking about.
So then I use half my movement getting up.
All right. Yep.
I'm going to take a swing at him.
All right.
Since he's in melee with more than 2 people,
Yep.
I get advantage. disadvantage roll. That is flaccid 20 to hit.
A flaccid 20 to hit. Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so my flat damage, which is 9, plus my sneak.
Yep.
These engage those. So that is 12 points of damage.
12
And
points of
then-
damage. Yep.
As part of my rakish audacity,
Yep.
once landing a melee attack,
All right.
I don't need to properly disengage, so I will move 15 feet away from him.
Okay.
Out
Out of the circle, I take it. Yep.
of the circle and away from him.
All right. So you move
And
out of the
just start
circle.
fucking panting, hands on my legs.
All right. Cool. Is that the end of your turn, Josiah?
Yeah, that's everything.
Hank, it's your turn.
All right. First of all, which one of these little characters is Usana? Is she the one with the blue shield?
Let me just double check that. Yeah, she is that one.
Oh, yeah. That's the one I thought.
What
That was
the
just
hell
out of
is this
interest.
thing?
Right. That's what I
What's
wanted
this
to
thing?
That's spiritual weapon.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's my.
Yeah, it's a little
weapon.
flaming hammer if you zoom in.
Yep. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna
okay, right, yeah.
I'm gonna take another shot with my short bow.
All right. Roll to
Here,
hit.
sneak attack.
Yep.
Being a bit boring this one, but I mean Hank is being a bit boring just by firing off little pepper shots, but screw it. 13 plus 7 is gentleman's 20.
A gentleman's 20 does indeed hit.
Haha. Saha. Right.
Saha.
Plus 4. Math time. 6, 4, 10, 11, and it was 15 damage.
15 damage. Wow. Okay. Very good. Okay, at this point, what else have you got?
And then then I hide back around the corner as well, using my cunning action as
All right. So I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh, sure. Stealthity do. That is. That's the 30.
A 30. Now, I did roll a natural 20 on my perception check. So I feel that he
I
knows...
also rolled a natural 20.
You did?
Oh.
Okay, well, in which case yours works better because you've got more bonuses on the end of it.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Just for
Alright.
clarification, I've been as I've been DMing over the time, I have been studying the rules more and more carefully, and I've discovered that with sneak attack, every time you sneak attack, you make a check, and they make a check to see whether or not you're hidden. I can use
Makes sense.
passive if I want to, but depending on the circumstances, I think in combat.
I like that.
In combat,
Yeah.
rather than using passive, I like to actually check because they could easily be distracted.
No, that's way cooler. It makes it less, less of like a.
Guaranteed.
Oh, I'm just gonna
thing.
sneak now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
much
that's
prefer
more
that.
for the ambushy
Do you-
type of sneak attack like Hank does, as opposed to like
Yeah.
your finesse style sneak attack where I
Yeah.
just like get in underneath the arm.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you
nice
can
try, buddy.
if you've got sneak attack
And,
based on the one of your friends is in melee or something. That's a different story. But sneak attack with the hide gives you advantage to hit.
Yeah. Can you make it? Do you have to declare whether or not you succeed on that roll, or can you just be like the same as usual? Just be like,
No,
okay,
I
you think you're hidden.
I could say that I think that you think you're hidden, but you'll know the
prefer
minute
that.
you roll your sneak attack damage because I'll just say no sneak attack damage, something to that effect.
Okay. All right. Yep. Cool.
Or I'm more likely to say you don't think that, or you think he saw you move to that location or something like that.
Okay.
You feel like you might have been noticed. Anyway, okay, so it is Usana's turn. So she has her longsword out. Her first attack actually hits. She does some damage. Her second attack does not hit. Okay. The troll regenerates some damage. then it strikes at Usana with its claws. First attack hits her. In fact, firstly, everyone in melee range takes some damage. That is 10 points of damage to everyone in melee range.
I think that's just Usana at this point.
That's just Usana. I fucking noped out of there.
Okay, cool. Alright, so then the attack, the claw hit does...
Gimbal thinks about just attacking Usana at this point.
Oh, Gimbal, the love of your life.
Sword. Hey, if she dies, you get that sword.
True.
Alright, so she's
think the
taking
moon-
some damage. Then the troll is going to... it's going to move around Usana, staying within melee range of her.
A 5-foot step.
Yep.
Shimmy.
So that it does not get opportunity attacked. 5 to there. And from here, now it's kind of putting itself in a flanking situation, but from here it can attack Josiah.
Okay.
So it makes a shove attack. No, it's going to make a claw attack. Claw attack. Oh, that is a natural 20 for 27.
Because it moved into Josiah's range again, does that mean he takes the cold damage?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
You're welcome.
Actually, thank you.
Damn it.
So Josiah, you take 13 points of cold damage. Then you take.
I'll use my reaction to try and parry the shove.
It's not a shove; it's a claw attack.
Okay, well I'll try and parry that. Yeah.
So it's a 22 to hit on the claw.
Yep. Hang on, let me just go to my features and traits. So.
Oh wait, I rolled a natural. I rolled a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, so I'm just reducing damage.
Okay, you're just reducing damage. Okay, so the claw damage is 22 slashing damage plus 16 cold damage.
Holy fuck! I'm just out. I'm out.
All right, Josiah goes down.
Smashed into a wall.
The creature turns towards Usana from behind and makes its bite attack. And misses.
Now, how many attacks was that?
3.
3.
And cold damage,
Alright.
which is an
Right.
aura, by the way. Yes,
Yeah.
Hank was right initially. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
I move towards where Josiah is, so just right next to him here.
You take some damage on your turn.
Yep,
Or
I got resistance, so I
it.
get half.
Actually,
I
it
think.
will be on my turn, so yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on him, which means he gets 15 HPs, and he
Okay.
also gets a reaction.
I can't take my reaction. I just used it.
But I give you one.
You only get one
You
reaction
only have one.
a turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, so it's still the same turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, or a round. Sorry, you only get one reaction.
Is that actually how it works? Is it actually your reaction?
What is it that you're doing?
Oh, okay, reaction immediately.
Yeah.
To make one. Okay, right. Okay. Then as my bonus action, I use my spiritual weapon, which is here, to move it towards where Thingy is, and I'll
Alright.
take a hit at him.
You take a hit, roll to
Which
hit.
is where is it? A 19 to hit,
Yep, that hits.
and he gets 8 radiant damage.
8 radiant damage. Okay, done. What else you got?
That's it. That was my bonus
That's
action.
your bonus action. So you've taken so your action was what?
Heal Josiah.
Healed Josiah. Okay, and then you did your spiritual weapon on the troll.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And you've used some of your movement, but not all of it. Do you stay where you are?
Yeah, so I am.
Very good. Cool. Gimbal.
Ooh, alrighty. Oh well. I I've seen Tricky Bob jump in and save Josias. I'm like, good.
Okay, any creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the troll takes 10 cold damage.
Alright, I'm gonna take my pop shots.
Alright,
My
take
hit
your
as well.
pot shots, go for your life.
That one
Wait, hang
is,
on, hang on. No, don't worry.
Yes, you do take more damage.
22
to
hits, yep.
That'll be 1d4 plus 1d6. Sorry, 1d8 plus 1d6 plus 4. 13 damage.
13 damage. Woof.
And then my second shot. A 19 to hit.
Hits.
That is 11 plus 1 again, so 12. And then
Oh my God.
Momo.
Momo.
Yes.
Momo is in. Momo's in crow form at the moment,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
crow flies in.
It does a. I think it's plus my spell modifier. Ah, damn, that's pretty shit. 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Damn.
Okay.
Well then,
That's the end of.
that is me.
Okay, cool. Josiah, you start at the beginning of your turn, and you take 3 points of cold damage this time. I rolled
Okay.
3 ones on 3d6.
Whew, that cold damage is a real piece of work. Okay, so I'll just start with a attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's blanked, so get some advantage. Well, actually, it's the only on there I get advantage because I'm a swashbuckler. So
You're also right. So you're going to stand up as well, I assume.
yeah.
All right.
So 25 to hit.
Yep.
12 on the initial, and then because I'm 1-on-1, I get my sneak automatically.
Yep.
So that's another 7.
So 19, is it?
19. I'm going to use my action surge.
Yep.
And attack again. Actually, no, I'm going to use my action surge and then use my commander's strike
Okay. What does that do?
and shout out to Gimbal to use his attack.
To gain a reaction.
Yep.
So Gimbal gets a reaction attack.
Wait, you got it, Chief. Take a shot. 17 to hit,
That hits.
and that'll be 7 plus 6, 13 damage.
And you attacked twice because it's your normal attack, right?
13 damage. Now hold the line right there for a second.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. The creature is dead.
Oh.
Good.
No, you didn't even get to use my superiority dice on that one.
Sorry
Alright,
about
let's
that.
set it on fire.
All right, you set it on fire. All right. You notice that despite it being dead, there is still a mild cold aura surrounding it.
Can it burn? Does it just thaw?
You burn it. You try to set it on fire.
I pour oil on it, of which I have a flask.
Now,
Let's really
Okay.
sear this thing.
those of you that made checks and realized that it was an ice troll, can you put your hand up for a second?
Yeah. Wait, I think it was me. It was me and Hank.
Yeah, it was us.
Yeah.
Oh, no, me and Gimbal, right?
You and Gimbal. Okay, can you two make another nature check, please, or history check, whichever's better for you.
I think I was in technology purgatory when you did this.
10.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 14.
14. Tricky Bob, when you were on the boat, the Little Empress, and you were with the crew talking about ice trolls, you heard some story about them, their hearts being kind of strange, different stories. They weren't always the same story, but the general idea was that ice troll hearts are kind of like the core of their power, if you like. And they apparently can be used for strange things, like the Goliath apparently used them for weather control and shit like that.
Let's cut his heart out.
You also hear they eat them. They eat the
Let's not
heart.
eat it yet, but let's cut it out, put it in a parchment, and then put it in a bag of holding.
All right, very good. So
Tricky just starts saying that. I was like, that's a bit morbid for you, Tricky.
Well,
Don't eat it yet.
no. Well, we're not eating. I mean, you can eat it if you want. I'm not eating it, but let's cut it out and let's.
Oh. Okay, let's cut it out. I agree with Tricky. I was going to cut its head off. Can we cut its head off just for good measure?
Let's cut.
I don't
Let's
really
dismember the
like it.
whole damn thing.
All right, let's chop it all
spread
up.
it across the fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
Alright,
yeah,
so we
he's less
get-
likely to come back to life. He's just dismembered all over the place.
We get massacring.
All right, so you get massacring, and I'll
Yeah,
get
we
a
get bloody.
survival
and, yeah,
check.
like keep the heart as a like maybe put it in a
Bag
like,
of holding's a good idea.
yeah, like
that's-
we've got like a little piece of leather or something that we can, because I imagine it's probably very like.
We're going to make a
Does it hurt?
someone's going to make a survival check to successfully cut its heart out.
Okay, I got plus
Okay.
5 on survival.
I
Okay,
have +4.
You want to help me?
Wait,
I will
hang on.
help you, but on the condition that I get to see what happens if I put my tongue on the heart.
That's revolting.
Yeah, it's gross, but whatever. I don't care.
Alright, let's
so
do that.
can I do a check with advantage?
You can do a check with advantage.
You know what's really frustrating through all of this?
18.
18. All right, you managed to successfully cut out the heart of the troll.
Yay.
I turn to Josiah as he says, "It's like, yeah, buddy."
For your information, the troll's heart is now a tiny object with an armor class of 13 and 4 hit points.
Why does it have an armor class?
It's just hard to hit.
It
I
has
don't like
bag.
that.
it has
Okay,
a,
so
Yeah, you got to hit it and it kind of dodges out of the way.
ice trolls.
No, just you pierce it. That's all.
I poke my
AC
tongue
of
on it.
what?
AC of
It's
13.
13.
4 HP.
Yeah.
If I had been wielding that fucking dragon's tooth dagger, cold damage would have been halved every time.
Ah, yeah.
That would have been good. If only you didn't stick it in a statue, because you
No,
thought.
I have it. I have it. I got it back out.
Oh.
It's just I need to be actually holding it, not just having it on me.
Ah.
Yes. So that's why we learn
Well,
these
lesson
things.
learned. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Yeah.
Right. So what would you like to do?
Well,
Um,
what's it like to hold the heart? I'd like to hold the heart for a moment.
It's in the leather parchment. No, so he licked it?
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm helping you out, so I'd like to think that I get to
Don't
hold it. and-
lick
just wanna
raw
touch
hearts.
You
It's
haven't licked it yet?
weird,
Okay.
it. I
Gimbal.
haven't licked it yet.
Okay, right.
What's it
very
like
good.
when I hold it? Is it crystalline?
Yeah, you can hold it.
It's like a frozen meat heart.
Okay.
A heart made of meat.
Oddly, I know, isn't
It's
it?
not the Beyond Meat heart.
It has a bluish kind of tinge
Okay.
to it and dark, deep red veins running through it.
Okay, so it's gross. I was picturing more of a gemstone, so like, when I see that, I'm like, okay, I won't touch it with my tongue.
Yeah, what did you
That's
expect?
Oh, you have such an enchanted view of the
I
world.
picked-
I mean, it's
Pictured
a block of
gemstone.
ice. It is a crystalline block of ice, but it is also
Okay.
frozen meat.
Okay. Alright.
The hole, the
Yep.
area down there is it? Can you do the torch trick again? Can we try that? See
I'm
if-
crawling through the hole.
All right. Oddly enough, it's not so cold now.
Cool. I'll turn back. I'll poke my head through. I was like, it's good.
Actually, you don't have to
And I'll
crawl
land-
through the hole because the troll smashed its way out.
Oh yeah, of course.
So,
Smash the shit out of it. Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So
Well,
you
Oh,
can-
is it
well,
still getting the frosty steam coming out of it, or is it just like
No,
normal
that
nowadays?
seems to have equalized now.
How long does it take me and Tricky to do this hard operation?
Probably 10 minutes.
Alright, so Josiah and Hank can be doing something while we do that.
Do we know? Do I know from my my history, whatever it was, that I recalled the ice troll and stories? Do we know if there's anything else that they have that's valuable, like claws or?
Well, tell you
teeth?
what. Can you tell me what was your history check or nature check that you made? What was the
I'm
number
gonna have
you
to
were?
check because I can't remember.
Otherwise, I'll let
it-
you make one more check with advantage as you begin to remember the story better.
I only did a nature check.
All right, make
I did
me.
14
I
on my.
did the yeah. Oh no,
Okay.
if I did.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't. I just did a nature check of 14. I think that's instead of a.
Tell you what, you can all make nature checks. Tricky Bob, you can have advantage on a nature check because of
Oh.
the fact that you did already remember
21.
something.
I only got 12.
I got a
anyway.
10 again. Exact same.
Yeah.
All right.
I recall nothing new.
Okay,
Yeah.
Josiah, now that they're talking about it being a nice troll and what have you, and you've removed the heart, you're starting to remember the stories that one of your sailors told you on the boat. Something about the creature's heart has magical abilities, and something about it 24 hours, like after a day or so, it will degenerate.
Oh.
Apparently the Goliath bury them in the ground in order to control the weather. and something about hags can perform some kind of ritual with it. And Hank, can you make an Arcana check, please?
Sure. I will make an Arcana check. 10.
10.
Mm.
Do you have alchemy supplies?
I can't remember actually. Inventory.
Check your inventory.
You're an artificer, are you?
No, I'm not an artificer. That's our other character, Tricky.
I just assume all of you are artificers.
Yeah. Thieves tools. I've got 2 sets of thieves tools for some reason.
That's
How
weird.
do I see what my
I think you took the second set from the Daughters of Twilight's bag of holding.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe it's in our
true.
thingy.
Oh, in the
Bag of holding.
I
We got
don't
an
have
alchemy
alchemist supplies on
kit,
me.
but it's crossed out. I don't know why.
We probably
Oh,
did
yeah.
something with it.
We did something with it.
Okay, never mind.
yeah.
I think those. I think those meant they got divvied up. Is what they like. They should be in your personal possessions.
Well, it ain't in mine.
Who else has
well-
got Arcana as a proficient skill?
Not
Oh,
me.
sorry.
Me.
Gimbal,
No.
Hmm?
you got Arcana?
What?
Do you have Arcana,
Arcana.
as a proficiency?
No, God, no.
I don't
No.
think so.
No.
I
Well.
don't give a shit.
Well, Captain Slim told me about something that the Goliath do, and as
The
I
real
have
Captain
been-
Slim?
Captain Slim, yeah, from the Little Empress. And as I am, a honorary member of several Goliath tribes at the moment, I feel that I should be the one to do this if we want to. But I don't think we should bury the heart in here. Once
do
we
what?
get up top,
Why don't we give it to Grimgar?
I don't care about weather.
He might know. Yeah, it might be more valuable for Grimgar, and he sent us here in the first place, so he might like us more.
maybe. But
Let's
regardless,
eat it.
we're all in agreement that I'm not eating it.
Yeah,
No.
I don't eat it either.
We're all in agreement that we're not eating it.
I mean,
Now
We're
let's
not eating
see.
it.
Now let's see what this guy was doing. Knocking about.
oh,
back there.
is what's her name?
Asana.
Is she proficient Arcana?
Oh, that's a good question.
Why don't we
Thank
just
you, Bob.
stab the heart?
Heal me. I am bleeding.
I already healed you.
Usana.
Well,
Take a
There's
short
something
rest.
about
We're having
me
have a
intimidating-
short rest.
Me intimidating that troll seemed to have created quite a vendetta on my behalf of him,
Actually,
and he
she
did not like
does-
me.
She does have
saw
us.
that.
She does have.
Asana, be useful for once.
Decide, why don't you have a little rest? Go have a short rest.
Yeah, I can do a 10-minute rest.
At our
Yeah.
DM's discretion, of course.
Yeah, true. I can heal you otherwise.
Oh no, it's at least an hour.
Oh, okay, now I'll heal him. I'll heal him for...
Nobody got a
Usana.
potion.
Usana grabs you, Hank,
15.
by the shoulder, and she leans into you and she says, "You could try and squeeze some fluid out of that heart.
So
I've got
I look
brewery
at
supplies.
It might be useful."
I look at Usana
Troll beer.
and I say,
Troll wine.
"Don't be jealous." And I go and I take the heart from whoever's got it. I ask for the
Gimbal.
heart from whoever's got it.
It's
And
Gimbal, I
you-
think.
Oh, okay.
Don't.
Well,
Well, we're not eating it, so you can have. Look, no, you can take it.
all right.
I'll be the
Okay,
bigger
yeah,
man
I've got
here.
I've got some. I'm sure. Like I had some vials to collect.
Yeah, Hank
God.
does that. Yeah.
Now, while you guys are doing the heart business, the other characters are doing something, I assume.
Well,
Just Josiah, isn't it?
Now you've,
No.
Is it just Josiah?
if I
So
hand over the
I'll-
heart, I've lost interest. I mean, like,
Yeah,
here you
so-
go, and then I'm done with it.
Me
Okay.
and Gimbal and Chromo, I think we probably scope out the entrance to this the wall that's been knocked down and
Right.
have a look and see what's behind there.
Okay, so there's this
back, Hank.
8 foot deep ice cave there, and I will get a investigation check, please.
Certainly.
Nuts.
Oh man, I've been rolling poor today at 8.
13.
13. Gimbal, you notice something shiny embedded in the ice at the back of the cave.
I run towards it.
As you get closer, you realize that it is, in fact, a large silver inlaid chest buried in the ice. It's about 4 feet long and about 3 feet high.
Loot.
How buried into the ice are we talking?
There's one little corner of it is sticking out.
Aha! Alright, I'm gonna start smashing.
Smashing the ice, I take it?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
toss Gimbal my crowbar.
All right. It'll take you about 20 minutes to an hour. I guess you can roll an athletics check to see how
Sure.
fast you can
I'll
chunk
light
through
my
the
torch
ice.
as well and just like sit it
Nearby.
near it to try to like help
Okay, that
melt
will
it, but I
help.
don't think it'll do much.
Yeah.
Sure, athletics.
I stare at it and try
18.
and see if it looks like the mimic that we just fought.
Oh boy.
It's not the same style. It looks, in fact, a little bit different to that. In fact, as you chunk off more and more ice, you can see that it's extremely shiny. It's very bright. It's almost radiant.
Hey, is it literally only this room in here?
Literally only what?
Like this, so this little like cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
we're
like
in.
an
So it's
8
just a
foot.
tiny little room.
It's just a
that,
room.
This
It's like
frost roll.
an 8-foot room in there. Yes.
So this frost roll was like frozen in place in here.
There was a chunk there. You can see there's a cavity where this frost troll has smashed its way out, or broken out of.
I'll look over to it and say, clearly a guard.
Yeah, would I know if there's any practice or any religion that might be, I don't know, freezing frost trolls for whatever reason?
You can make a
Goliath's
It'd be hard to
Probably
freeze a frost troll.
You can make a
What?
religion.
Frost giants.
Sorry, what?
You can make a religion check.
Religion, okay.
Sorry.
You can have just a religion check.
4.
Yeah, I'm afraid you don't know anything about that.
Get the chest open, Gimbal. I
Okay,
continue
well,
to use the last part of my commander's strike to give him the proper directive of how to chip away the ice.
all right, Gimbal, you finally managed to get the chest detached from the ice.
I swing it open.
You swing it open. Well, it's locked.
Oh,
Okay, now that's my time to shine. All right, what we got
You have a
going on
kid.
here with the lock? Has it got a keylock?
It has a
Inbuilt.
It has a keyhole.
Okay, so I pull out my thieves' tools and I'm going to try and jimmy it, but first I'm just going to look around and make sure that this padlock in itself is not somehow booby trapped.
Uh-huh.
They're not gonna I see him do that. I'm like, look, they're not gonna booby trap it if they've already protected it with the troll.
If they already protected
they
it with
will-
control, that means there's no lens that they won't go to protect this chest.
Maybe they
So-
will, Gimbal. Yeah.
So, is it investigation first and foremost?
Right, I go
Yep,
squeeze
you
your
can
heart.
you can make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm
There's
still
only
squeezing.
an 8 for investigation.
An 8 for investigation.
Using for a good 20 minutes now.
It's laid with patterns and
Okay.
what have you that seem to be Austorian in origin, as far as you can tell.
Alright, so before, I've got lockpick in hand, I've got my scrubber and my atom bomb tool ready to go, but I'm gonna call out Tricky Bob and just ask her to read the lock first so she can read Jane.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so like before I like rip this thing apart, can you just make sure that it doesn't say anything like, you know?
Okay. I
Well,
come
as if
over.
that's gonna stop us.
It doesn't
Well,
have.
it didn't stop you with the dead giant, I guess.
Yeah,
So.
just-
dug through a crypt. Now you're more cautious?
Yes.
Alright then, you've learnt your lesson. Proud of you.
Yeah.
Good
After
job.
like dying 5 times.
Probably in the double digit now.
Yeah. Every fight at least twice. Yeah, can I read it?
Hold on.
There's just something about me that antagonizes people. I'm an instigator, I don't know.
You're just so squishy.
Please hold the line.
I focus too much on cardio and not enough on strength, you know. Yeah.
He's got
Do you
no
want to
muscle
borrow my
mass.
shield?
I have a shield, and it's very special to me. It's Tricky Bob's old shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just it was a full body shield on me, and on you it's like a little what are they called?
Buckler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buckler.
All right. So at this point, you are inside the thing, Josiah.
Yep.
Okay. So Josiah, you're
Taking
here.
14 points of cold damage.
Gimbal is here. You guys are all over here with the Frost Giant. The spiritual weapon is gone for now. Hank and Tricky Bob are hanging out with Usana.
Squeezing.
Okay.
Steady squeeze.
Very good. At that moment, I will get you to roll for initiative.
Oh,
No, man.
Did I get to read it?
As you read it, it says, in honor of the Morden Sarman, this gift of tribute to, and then the name at the end is the name of a long forgotten ice giant, title name, blah blah.
All right, before we go through our hell, can we just take a quick bathroom break?
Yes, take a bathroom break. Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
So yes, who have we still got there in chat? Who's still hanging out with us at the moment? I'm pretty sure Avery's around, but yeah. Oh, it's just me. Oh, there he is. He's still there. So how are you enjoying the FROSTMOOR CROWS, Avery? It's a little bit different to the other campaigns, but different but the same. The same but different. It's chaotic. yeah, right. Chaotic. Chaotic in what way? According to your perception check. They could have used Feralt with that heart. Yeah, they could have. They sure could have. Yes. Yes, indeed. Good old Feralt. So, anyone else watching, this dice here was given to me by Feral Artificer in real life. So, yeah, he gave me this wonderful set of dice and some minis and things, some red cap minis and a stone golem miniature, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you very much. And we will be playing the Dagdagiel Burning Path campaign tomorrow night on stream, and you can see Feral Artificer with us at that point, if you so desire. What a handsome man he is too, I might say, I might add. So yeah. And then I'll be playing with him face to face on Wednesday night with a few others in our Sunfall campaign. And if you happen to be interested in any of our campaigns, come and join us in Discord. And we run games through Questbook. So it's pay to play. You get to work with me in making your character and what have you. The D&D games that I run are all set in the same campaign setting, which is called SERIAH, which is an original campaign setting. It's kind of high fantasy, traditional sort of stuff. Yeah. And what else can I tell you just off the bat? The FROSTMOOR CROWS, I met them at a restaurant, which weirdly enough, Feral Artificer's dad used to own, which is a hell of a bizarre kind of coincidence. So yeah, interesting, very interesting. And I'm trying to get these the FROSTMOOR CROWS guys to come and do a crossover game with the Sunfall campaign, seeing as they're face to face. But poor old Tim, he's over in Australia, so that'll be tricky for him. But Tim used to live in New Zealand for a while, which is where we're playing from. And yes, we used to play face to face a few times, didn't we? We played maybe 4 face to face games, I think, out of the
But then COVID hit up.
COVID hit, right?
That's when we started joining the
Right.
And then you left us, Tim.
And I was stuck in a hotel for
Oh yeah.
like 2 months.
Right.
Great
That's
fun.
right. Yeah. So all fun and games. I was just saying to the audience that Feral Artificer's dad used to own Dice and Fork, that restaurant. It used to be called Rick's Cafe back in the 80s.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I used to go there as a kid because my grandfather worked in Victoria Park Market selling belts, weirdly enough. So yeah,
Rick's Cafe.
strange coincidence. So the location at which we all met each other was the same location that I met Avery, funnily enough. And yeah, his dad used to own that restaurant.
Huh.
So bizarre. So we're all connected in a weird kind of sense. So yeah. So I was going to say Josiah, or rather James and Maria, if you're ever interested, our Sunfall campaign on Wednesday nights, you know, we have slots for live players, and this applies to
So
you
where do
too,
you
Hank.
actually meet in Victoria Park?
No, we play Simon Street. One of our players has a flat there in Simon Street. Although we won't be there for long. We're probably going to skip around a little bit. So it's usually in the city. This week we're going to be a little bit more out west, but we all kind of give each other lifts and stuff. So it's as far as getting around, it's not too bad. But it's a really good group, and if you wanted to get into a really good group, this is the group. Like,
I'm already part of a really good group.
You
Thank
are
very
part of
much.
a
This
really
group
good
could be better than that group. Could be better than this group.
No, we'll see how it goes, because we've just booked our elopement for later in the year, and
Right.
we're needing to tighten the purse strings a little bit.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough. Well, you know, even if you just want to do a couple of crossover games at some point.
Oh,
I'm keen on that.
Yeah, I mean, that could be really fun. And I'm thinking, too, that I want to establish a system whereby the various groups should kind of meet each other at least once in one way or another. And then you guys can have in-game correspondences between each other and write letters and stuff to one another and send messages, and then you can coordinate your shit against the larger world and enemies, etc.
or are we going to have ourselves a Crisis on Infinite Earths moment?
I don't know.
No, I get say we're.
I don't know what
No.
that means, but all right.
So,
All right, so you guys are
There you
all
are.
back from your wee breaks and so forth. Nice, good to have you back. Okay, so the troll's dead. You've taken its heart out. You found a chest. You dug out the chest.
So is it like a small chest, like a
No,
like an
it's-
armoire,
Oh, pretty big.
or?
It's chunky.
It's like a trunk-sized thing. I mean,
But it's not like giant-sized.
it is giant-sized.
It's not like the size of a giant.
It's a
Mm,
giant-sized
Like the crypt.
jewelry box.
it's like a giant-sized jewelry box. Yes,
So like, can I fit in it?
Yeah.
you could
Right in the chest.
you could fit inside it. Yes, it
Okay,
would
so something that's at least my size.
it would be a sarcophagus for you.
Cool.
In fact,
Alright.
it could be a sarcophagus.
For a dwarf.
All right, you made us roll an initiative check.
Yeah.
I did, didn't I?
Why, you son of a gun?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
Open
you're
up that chest.
you're trying to open this chest. Okay, so who's picking the lock? Is someone picking the lock?
Yeah, so I'll pick the lock.
Get to it, Jojo.
All right.
I'm just leering over his shoulder.
That's a 19.
A
Gotta get-
19. All right, so you get in there with your thieves' tools and you start picking the lock, and finally it cracks open. And as it does,
I take a step back.
Take a step forward.
as it does,
Hank is furiously squeezing.
I'll get you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Can the
It's a-
heart squeezing be done?
Is that what you're doing now?
Hank's doing
I-
that
I-
now
I was
for a
squeezing.
while.
Because I'm with them because I was reading the box
Mhm.
somewhere.
So that's
We were
a
ditch
nine,
tank.
9 from me.
A 9 from
Perception?
you.
Oh,
Because as stated, I took a furious step back.
7.
19. Because my face is in
19.
it.
All right, so Gimbal, for a moment you feel something kind of scaly slide past your face and then feathers past your face, and a very vague shimmer in the corner of your eye as something whips out around and past you. As it does that, what's your armor class?
Well, I don't have my shield out. 18.
18. Okay, it doesn't actually hit you, but you feel it something sort of trying to wrap itself around you in your armor. But you can't see what it is presently.
It's still.
Hmm?
Okay. No, well, I mean,
Yeah.
alright, so I felt this thing fly by my face.
All right, now it's your turn because that was
Okay.
the surprise action. And incidentally, the
Alright.
chest has opened, and you can see bottles inside it, tall, tubular bottles with blue substances in them.
Just bottles.
Looks like it.
How many bottles?
Dozens of them.
Sweet. All right. I grab one and I throw it and I smash it
You grab one and you throw it and you smash
in
it.
the direction of whatever that thing was. That I felt like, so wherever I could feel like it would have gone.
I'll tell you what you can do is make a perception check again.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea to start with.
9.
Okay, so you pick up one of the bottles and you throw it and you smash it.
Yep.
Okay. It's now smashed.
All right then.
Cool. That was
Okay,
your
so didn't do
action.
anything.
Yeah?
Okay.
That was your free action. You still have an action and a bonus
Yep.
action and movement.
Okay. So I'll shout, "What the hell was that?" And start looking around furiously. Can I do anything? Choose a creature. No, I can't see it. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my sword and my shield, and I'm just gonna start swinging. Swinging in the air.
Alright, you start swinging in the air.
Hmm.
Okay. Roll to hit with disadvantage, please.
Right, well, ignore that first roll then. So that'll either be a 16 or a 22.
20 to disadvantage, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
16,
16.
misses. Sadly.
Right, second swing.
Yep, second attack.
14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, one more thing I want to check.
Mm-hmm.
God, at least my other guy had blind fighting. Where Momo can do something. Oh, final companion, external training. Nope. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, you're done. Okay, cool. At that point, a serpentine flying creature with feathery wings begins to shimmer around you. You can kind of begin to make it out as its invisibility comes off it, or wears off it, or something like that. The creature hovers in front of you for a moment, and you feel it piercing into your mind. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Mm-hmm. Is it a form of charm?
Nope.
I have advantage on charmy things.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. 10.
Tell me what you're thinking.
I'm thinking fucking bottles. That's it. All this for some bottles. And now a thing. What is it? There, that's about it.
Okay. Now, can I have another wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure. 10 again.
Okay, tell me what your intentions are in this location, in this place, your wider intentions in general terms.
My intentions in this place are to simply leave at this point, because I see no more interest in this place whatsoever. And then my wider intentions are to go off on my own for a bit to go train these griffins up, however long it takes. And then I think about that egg every now and then that I've left on a boat.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very
pretty much
good.
animal rearing in the long run.
Yeah, husbandry. Right? But,
Okay, very good. You hear this voice in your head, Gimbal. It speaks in Giant. Do you speak Giant?
I do not.
Alright, well, then you do not understand it. Tricky Bob, it's your turn.
Can I see the thing?
You can make a perception check. With disadvantage.
Oh no. Well, that's probably. Oh, nat 1, so 3. So no, I can't see it.
No, but
At all.
you might notice Gimbal has thrown a bottle
Being
which
weird.
is smashed, and he's being a bit weird, and he's waving his sword around.
Everything I've got is C. I will cast Bliss on Gimbal then,
Okay.
and he gets a reaction if he wants to use it.
What would you like to use your reaction for, if anything?
Dive and roll.
Dive and roll? So you want to take the dodge action, or...
Yeah. Gonna dodge and roll away.
Okay, all right. You make an athletics check.
I feel like Gimbal being weird doesn't have quite the same impact as
Crit.
it used to.
Well, 25.
25. Okay, so you
No,
do
it
this.
doesn't, does it?
You dive.
Eat it out.
Which needs to be normal, yeah.
You dive out of the room onto the floor in the main chamber and roll, and you were able to stand up from a prone position without using any movement.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, that's your reaction. Tricky Bob, that was your turn. Do you have anything else you
Yep.
want to use? Nope.
No, because I can't see anything.
Yesiah.
I guess I will attempt perception to figure out what's going on here as well.
All right, sounds fair.
15.
15. Yes, you see a slightly shimmery form try to wrap itself around Gimbal. It has a kind of serpentine form in the air, and you can sort of make out serpentine, or rather, should I say, more like crystalline feathers.
So I'm gonna shout out as like a question. And Dariel?
And Ariel.
Oh, is it the thing on the coffin?
God Snake,
Yeah.
I think he's on about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is that you?
Andariel, where did you get Andariel from again?
That was
Was
the
it
snake spirit
the lady?
that guarded Anglamore.
Oh, little girl.
Right. Well, you can make a history check.
Okay.
But she was like a white snake, wasn't she? She wasn't like a flying snake. She was just like a white python.
think invisible.
No, she was flying.
Oh, she was
Yeah,
flying.
she was
Oh,
flying.
damn.
I think you should have advantage on this check because
Okay.
Josiah, you clearly recall Andariel. I couldn't remember her name, but I knew what she
18.
was. 18. She does have. This was one of her forms.
Hang on.
Yes.
Oh.
So it's either her or it's a creature of the same type.
Yeah. So I guess if not her, I'll be like, do you know Andariel from oh god, what was the name of that place? Anglamore's Guardian.
At Fractos.
Yeah, Fractos.
The creature stops what it's doing with Gimbal, but it is Hank's turn.
Alright.
Hank is still draining blood.
Sorry, guys, I'm just dealing with an administration issue. I'll be like very quickly.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Squeezing.
Well, I mean, we
Do you
could
need
say
any
just,
help with it?
yeah, maybe we can just say that he's draining blood.
He's draining
No,
blood.
he's done with that. He's
on
done
this-
with that. You can't keep
Is
making
he?
Hank have to do that forever. Feel bad.
Well, he was draining blood at the beginning of this whole thing.
I would say that I have finished my blood draining thing. I did have a question for Tricky Bob.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your barrier still up?
It lasts an hour, so probably yeah, because it hasn't been an hour yet.
It has not been an hour. What were the creatures that it maintained? Was
Celestial.
Celestial, Fae, Fiend, Undead, and I think there's one more. Let me check. Elementals.
All right, very good. Okay, so Gimbal, you've dived into the room.
Mm.
Tricky Bob, are you standing where you are on the map?
I'm finished my admin issue, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Right, Hank, it is your turn, Hank.
Yeah, I think I was like behind Josiah, so I'm like halfway into the circle, I guess.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hank's gonna
Probably
jump into the circle.
I forgot that I had a circle, I'm gonna say.
All right, very good. So Hank, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do the same. Just I
Dive
just
out.
did.
All right, so you dive
Oh,
backwards.
no.
So you're gonna make an athletics check.
Oh, do I have to do an athletics check?
Yep.
No, he's going to do things
mean-
Josiah did, not what I did.
Oh, what Josiah did. What did Josiah do?
Well,
Talk to
he attempted to identify it as.
Oh,
the
right,
thing.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a free action, so that's a history check.
All right, cool. All right, sweet. History check. 18.
18.
Flat's 20.
Oh, there you go.
Damn.
A flaccid 20. Yeah, you
Flaccid 20.
recognize it as a similar creature to Andariel.
Okay. In that case, I would like to say to it, because our last encounter with one quite peaceful.
Yeah, she was nice to us.
Yeah, well, she posed like a question to us of what we aimed to do, and as long as we weren't like looking to desecrate, I think was the.
I'll say, hey, my name's Hank. We made no harm. We just want.
Oops, he's dropping out.
Yeah.
It's a peaceful request.
Yeah.
Are we there?
Yep,
Your
yeah,
voice
yeah,
is
yeah.
back, but your video's frozen.
Look at game
And
mugged.
jazz hands, yeah.
Yes, yeah, you're there like
Stick 'em
that.
up.
Casting what's it
Shield.
called? Flaming yeah, that one. Burning hands.
Burning hands.
Burning hands, yes.
no,
Oops,
he
he's
left.
gone.
We bullied him.
All right, we'll come back
Let's
to Hank
say
again
he,
in a
He
moment.
was saying like, yeah,
Peaceful
we no
protest.
harm. Yeah.
That sounds like what he was up to. That seems to be the impression I have. Gimbal, what are you going to do on your turn?
What am I going to do? Oh, well, so these two are all starting to say this shit. So, yep, we don't mean to desecrate any more than we already have. I don't think there's anything else for us to desecrate.
Here we go. I'm back.
We have
Come
freed
back.
you.
Welcome
You're
back.
ours
Okay,
now.
so we were assuming that you were making a kind of peaceful protest. Is that approximate?
Yeah. Oh, not a protest, but like a plea. Just say, hey, we are. We just want to make sure that this sacred area is left in the appropriate hands,
Very good.
and that's what I want to say.
Very well. The creature takes proper form now. You can see it, and she colors up. So you can see like bright red and blue and green and yellow feathers, crystalline feathers in her wings and scales. Sorry about the banging. That was my ring against the this thing. My mic's. I'm having trouble talking today. I don't know why. Took sleeping pills last night, and now I'm feeling slightly dizzy and vaguely stoned.
Was it Upper Clone?
Sounds great.
No, it was something else. Any case, so she is going to cast Detect Evil and Good. And
I would like to announce, we have saved you from the chest, and you must be eternally grateful.
she says she sort of lands now and becomes this sort of celestial elven figure with wings behind her, almost like an Asimar, but sort of, again, crystalline. And she stands in front of you, robed. I am SERIAH, Quartal of the Celestial Planes.
Right. What?
We are of here. And I'm Gimbal.
Your intentions seem to be muddy,
Is she speaking
unclear.
common?
That's fair.
She is telepathically communicating with
okay.
all of you, actually. But she is speaking Elven?
Yeah,
Yeah, fine with that.
Everyone speak Elven?
I don't think I do.
I do.
Oh no, I do. Yeah.
Hey.
Hank, do you speak Elven?
I think Hank does speak a bunch of different other things.
Okay, but he's... Okay, fair enough.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear.
Hello?
Yeah.
Check. Yep, we
okay.
can hear you.
Yeah, no,
You-
no, I don't speak Elven.
You don't speak Elven, okay.
No.
Sorry, Hank.
Muddy day. Yeah.
She doesn't say muddy, she says unclear.
Clouded. Yeah.
We
I'd say
mean no
that's a fair
disrespect by being here. We're certainly not aiming to desecrate, but what
raise
do
an
you mean
eyebrow.
by our
She looks at the
intentions?
hole that you've smashed in the wall.
The troll did that.
The guardian of this location. One of them.
What?
She looks
One
out
of?
at the dragon's corpses.
Oh yeah.
The troll did that as well.
Oh,
I'm sorry. It's my nature to deflect in stressful situations, and it's been a little stressful.
there's a portal in this chamber that was being misused by evil wizards from a neighboring nation, and they've been using it to transport their troops through this area. So we came to clear it out, and through that event, we came across a whole bunch of other beasts in this chamber that were rightfully guarding it. It was not our intention to desecrate the tomb of the name on the thing that I already forgot.
Right. I should probably
more-
give you that name, shouldn't
Yeah.
I? Okay.
Just say of that fellow.
Oh, that fellow, yeah. Okay.
Very, very well said, Tricky Bob.
That was good. Yep. I'm just nodding.
Yeah.
Actually, it says the Lord of Gargophius.
The Lord of Gargothius.
Which would be this area here, I assume.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Hank gets
Actually,
frustrated
you can-
by all of this gobbledygook being spoken around him, so he passes.
Oh no, it's all in telepathy.
comprehend languages.
Oh no, that's
But
true.
English
You'd still be able to
telepathy?
hear it. That's true in your mind.
Yeah,
Can you
probably
make
understand it.
Can you make a
Yes.
history check, please, everyone who heard the name Gargophius?
Oh,
Mhm.
boy, 5.
I didn't because I've just passed the spell,
12.
Nope.
but now I can
7.
understand it.
You would have heard me say, oh, I just said another. No.
You, of all the the lovely rhyming Elvish, you would have just heard this really abrupt Gargophius.
Yeah, so you probably would be able to hear me say it.
Yep.
For me,
Yeah.
You can make a history check. Yeah.
in fairness, I think I should make a history check with disadvantage because
Okay.
even if I did hear it, I would have heard it out of context. It might have sounded like the beginnings and the ends of different words, like,
No argument here.
you know? Yeah. Not to, like, nail myself or anything, but I'm not speaking the same language right now. So, yeah,
Yeah, that was an 8 from me.
that's not great.
An 8 from you.
3,
Okay.
sorry, 5.
5 from you.
I got
Okay.
a 5 as well,
You
so I
got a
think
5.
Gimbal is the best one.
And
Woo! I'm so
Oh,
wise.
maybe Usana, if she wants
oh
to
yeah,
help.
Usana. Usana can make a history check. Yeah, why not? That's a cocked dice.
The only,
That's a 5. No, she doesn't
The
know.
only person who might have malicious intent is this one.
No,
It's
never
okay.
mind. Never mind about the name. Nobody
Well,
nobody
yeah.
seems to know anything about that. Okay.
Some guy.
Ooh, that's how it's spread.
Why were you in the box?
Oh, thank you, Emery2021, for following us. We love your work. Welcome. If you're interested, we have a Discord channel as well that you're more than welcome to join. And I'll post that up in the chat shortly. But in the meantime, back on track. SERIAH moves in front of you, Tricky Bob. So your intentions are pure.
I would say so.
Curious. And you say that the portal has been misused.
Yes, it's been used to transport troops.
To start war.
Goblins.
She looks around at each of you.
Orcs.
This then is a type of desecration. Whom is responsible for this?
The
Those people
Barkiles.
point to the wizards on the ground.
Well, they're part of the organization. What would you call the wizards?
The Barakyle Envoy.
Organization.
Envoy.
A
Yeah,
nation
they're part,
of wizards.
yeah, the nation. They're part of the
Too
nation.
drunk on their power.
I see.
They currently plague these lands. And I just look broodingly into the distance.
I have not heard of this order. You call them Barakyle.
It is new. You have been in a box for some time.
I imagine, yeah.
There are no more giants.
What's her name? SERIAH?
SERIAH.
SERIAH. What are those little potion-y things there?
Look how we're
She looks over at
Little
you.
bottles of blue stuff in there,
In
too.
due time, Hank. In due time.
Hank, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh,
I
no.
taste the blue
absolutely.
stuff on the ground that I broke.
You taste it. Okay.
Yeah.
You lick the ground?
I lick it. No, I
Do
get my
it.
finger and I scoop it up and I.
For a very brief moment, you feel that the biting cold no longer has its normal kind of effect on you. You feel
Ice resistance.
warm,
I feel warm and tingly inside.
tingly. Yeah.
I got a 16 for that
16.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You feel like she is sort of trying to enter your mind to detect or read your thoughts.
Can I let her?
You can. You can choose to fail. Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me
Do-
more.
Does she know that I let her?
Yeah. Yeah, I think she does.
Okay.
I think that's the first thing she learns, in fact, when she detects your thoughts and you allow her in.
Oh,
Come on in, wipe your feet first, though.
Wipe your feet. No, fair enough, too.
Nah, man, I'm dirty as.
Okay.
Come on in.
She,
My mind is muddied.
she wants to go deeper into your thoughts. Will you allow her to go even deeper into your thoughts, into your memories and such?
no.
So this is no longer surface
Yeah.
thoughts. This is... Okay.
Yeah, go on.
All right. You feel her...
Probe me.
You get the sensation of somebody rifling through your mind like they're going through a filing cabinet, searching, looking, checking random places and going down corridors and opening, vaults and such, finding memories of your childhood and your memories of Vane Gate, members of gangs that you've belonged to, and then the
Hank
daughters
was
of...
in a gang?
Yeah, I think he probably
Yeah,
was.
he was an urchin. He was an urchin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an urchin for a while before
he-
Valorant picked me up.
Yeah, we used to be with the mother's children.
I thought it was
Yeah.
you.
We both were, but he,
Oh,
we both
okay.
were.
he got the swanky life, and I
I was lucky.
lived in the gutter.
Yeah, he
Great,
took
sorry.
the life of the arcane trickster and rose out of the gutter.
I'm a fancy boy.
And in that way, I suppose these are the sorts of memories that she's recovering too. Is this whole sort of series of events that brought you out of the gutter and into the hands of Balaran the Buoyant. And
I
so
think there's just this really long, awkward pause while they stare at each other.
I think this happens fairly quickly in the instant of a second. It's all pretty fast. For Hank,
I don't know.
for Hank, it's drawn out.
I like the idea of me just sort of standing there going,
All right. Well, then we'll have some semi-time dilation then. Okay, in any case, she goes through your mind for a period, and then she withdraws back out again. She says, "Very well, you may take these gifts. I grant them to you. You
all right.
appear to me to be worthy." And she says, "And you have met my sister, Idariel."
Wait, you guys are
And Hank
sisters.
sort of like, while he hears this, he leans back and lights a cigarette.
You don't have cigarettes. There are no cigarettes. You
No,
can
he
have
doesn't. He doesn't.
you can have a pipe.
Yes,
No, it's okay.
we did meet your sister. Are you similarly guarding something? Just this box or this place?
Some of both. I am one of the
And-
guardians of this portal.
Oh.
I see. What will you do now that you know it's being used in the manner it's being used?
I shall instruct you.
Oh.
You must find the device hidden behind the chamber on the far side of this room. That device will allow you to unlock the portal. Then you will be able to configure it to take you wherever you need.
Wow.
That's a very nice gift. Thank you.
Will that
What will you
prevent it
do
from
now?
being used from this end?
We wouldn't say so.
I will change the configuration after you have left.
I see.
But we need to see Grimgar and the rest.
We can say our goodbyes and then we can
Go
hop back to. Oh, we could go to the Shadefell one. That's
Yeah,
close to
yeah.
Valkenau. We could check in on everything and then.
Is it the one that we got kicked out of?
No.
No, we got kicked out of
We
one near
can
Valkenau.
discuss what we do with it later.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's talk to... Sorry, what was your name?
Seraya.
Sarai.
The Rye.
When you
Seraya,
leave this
Seraya.
place, I will lock this portal.
Okay.
Then we won't be able to come back. I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving.
Oh.
I'm not leaving.
Well, we kind of have unfinished business, right?
I've got griffins here.
True.
Can we take the instrument anyway? Will the instrument work on other portals? Sarai.
The device is part of this complex.
As in just this one portal,
Yes.
this one complex.
Correct.
How do we get through the wall?
The way you did last time.
chipping. Is there a troll in there? Can you get rid of the whatever's? Can you be nice?
I cannot help you in that regard, but
Okay.
I can offer you this. And as she says that, she casts Bless on 3 of you. So we'll go with Gimbal,
I already
Hank.
gave him bliss.
You've
It's a
already
better
got-
bless.
Yeah.
Overrides it.
It overrides it. She blesses you, Tricky Bob, and Hank, but not Josiah.
Nah.
All right.
She also heals all of your wounds.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh,
Wait, do I need it?
that's good for Josiah.
I don't need it. Can she restore my
Pretty
spell
much just
slots?
heal Josiah.
She does not give you back your spell slots.
Oh, damn.
She does, however, say this place will be quiet and uninterrupted until you choose to smash through the wall.
Okay.
Do we
Okay.
know of another portal on this island?
No, I think we've only found the
This
one.
is the only one, right?
Yeah.
So
That
far
we
we've
know
only
of.
done this one. Yeah. Does SERIAH know of another one on this island?
You going to ask her?
Yeah.
I am. SERIAH, is there another one of these structures that we could perhaps go to? We have business on this island that we wish to finish.
So you are saying that you wish to leave and return?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I wish.
Would you prefer to leave through the portal and then return later, or would you prefer to finish your business here first?
What business do we have left?
Finish our business. Well, we have to
We
unite. We
still
have to
gotta-
unite the tribes. We have to kill the wizards. We have to stop the drugs, and I
Okay.
eat griffins.
Yeah, so of the
Business.
following things left on the island. So once we return to the Red Dana, we've completed them, and then they'll sign the treaty. We're not worrying about the aggressive tribe here because we're hoping to kind of excommunicate them from the greater Goliath tribes.
I think
Then
that's
we've
for
got-
the best.
Then we've got the giant squid that is the source of the Skagen blood in Vanderhold.
Which is-
Vanderhold?
Yeah, that sounds right.
That we need to
Can I get
think about what
persuasion checks from you guys to sort of see how you're comporting yourself in front of this
Probably
Yeah.
pretty
celestial
poorly.
being?
I got a 19.
19, wow. Crikey.
14.
Performance or persuasion? Okay. Ugh. Yeah.
23.
Wow.
0.
0 for
Oh.
Gimbal. That's remarkably bad. Okay. But she did already go into your mind to some degree.
Yep. Mhm.
She
Probably
says,
expects it from Gimbal then.
At
She's-
this point, I'm basically ignoring her.
Well, I hope she's listening to all the things we're saying and understanding what great birth we as adventurers have. That
We're
She-
is,
speaking in common, though.
right.
sure she can
Understands,
Yeah,
right?
well,
She
we're
says to
talking about
you,
liberating.
now everything is
Sorry,
in
you got
common
it.
now, okay, just to be clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
She says to you, if you wish to obtain full access to these gates,
Mm-hmm.
I can offer you a test.
Oh.
We accept your test.
What's the test?
It will not be easy.
just add it to
Don't
the
talk
list.
yourself out of a sale.
In fact, it's top of the list. Just give it to us.
First, you must open the portal device chamber.
Okay.
Then, once you have done so, I will configure the device so that you may enter the portal to the testing ground. When you are
Okay.
done in the testing ground, you will return if you are still alive.
This is too good an opportunity. to
Portal
pass up.
gods.
Test.
Test, yeah.
We got to do it. We have to
Yeah.
do it.
We graciously accept your test.
Very well.
Graciously and
However
humbly.
dangerous. However dangerous it seems to be.
She nods.
Now, will this give us the ability to use the portals at will?
Probably with restrictions
If
though,
we're
right?
not
Like
dead,
the whole
yeah.
24-hour thing. And
That's fine. To activate and deactivate them as we need.
I will
As long as
give
we've got the
you.
configurations.
I will give you the location of the portal key.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got to kill ourselves a troll. We got to get that device, and then you will put us into the test.
The device itself cannot be taken. It is installed here.
Right. Yep.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we give you access to the device. Yeah.
Very
Okay.
Okay, let's bust down a wall.
Let's do that.
But first,
Hmm.
let's drink a potion.
Well, she
Good
said
idea.
we can do a long rest until
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be peaceful here. Let's have a nap.
Wait,
Yeah.
but then a troll heart. Do we know if
Sounds like we're about to get ourselves a second troll heart.
I mean,
Maybe.
Hank?
So we're gonna eat this one.
No,
squeeze
Hank.
the juice out of it.
Go
Do
the
you
other
know?
one.
Does the blood preserve it longer, or does the blood stay longer?
What are you
Ooh,
asking?
did I know that?
Yeah, I'm asking to Hank
Oh.
because he was squeezing the blood, so he must have known.
Hank, what
Well, it's
you...
got a cork on it.
Hank, can you make an Arcana check, please?
Sure.
Root bag of holding.
8.
Troll's blood.
8. Okay, never mind.
Okay. How many of these vials of blood do we have?
We don't know.
Vials of blood. I didn't
Yeah,
say there was
troll
anything
heart
about blood, but I did say there were...
The troll juice.
It's
heart juice.
bottles of blue ichor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Troll squeezins.
you're making lots of assumptions here.
No, we're saying like from when Hank squeezed that heart.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're
right,
talking about
right,
the heart,
right.
not the bottles in the
Okay,
thing.
how many vials of
Yeah.
trolled
Yeah.
heart goo did you get? Okay, can
Yeah.
you roll me 3d4, please, Hank?
3d4. 1, 2. Oh, come on, man. It's just faster to roll 3 times. We're going to say 3. 3. 2. 3, 3, and 2.
So 6, 7, 8.
8.
Okay.
Right, 8 uses of it.
8 uses. Oh, okay.
Oh.
How do you use it?
blood.
I would like to pour one into one of these
We don't know
bottles
that yet, do we?
and mix them together.
What?
Ah. No, I'm not giving them to you.
no, we haven't
God.
given it to you.
No.
I slapped Gimbal.
Gimbal takes
Alchemy, guys.
Gimbal takes 19 points of damage. No.
Can,
Yeah,
Can
it's
Sada-
alchemy. Alchemy is performed by an alchemist, Gimbal. You don't just pour things together to get a reaction.
can Sienna go away now and not see us embarrass ourselves?
I'm afraid not.
You can hang out with us. She knows this.
Hank's going to go and pick up some bottles of this blue stuff from the chest. Because it
Right.
was already given to us, right? She was like,
Yes,
"Oh,
she
so
said
this-
you can take the stuff.
Oh, is there anything else in it?
There is.
What is it?
There is a girdle.
What's a girdle?
Well, kind of like a
Like you got.
Something that Hank needs.
Like a corset, yeah.
kind of like a corset. A
Yeah,
corset
it is.
for men. For men, man's corset. Although that being said, women can wear it too.
Does it still make you super cinched?
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Make,
two,
like really good
you two
pigeon
are
chesting as well.
you two are the chunkiest, so one of you can have it.
Yeah.
No, Hank.
I mean, I can identify it.
You want to identify it?
The Boydle.
Yeah, I'd love to identify it.
So you're gonna
as a
spend
ritual.
Hank's got his eye on it.
10 minute,
Mm,
10
no,
minute
you can have
ritual or spell slot?
Yeah, 10-minute ritual.
10-minute
Yeah.
ritual. Okay.
Well,
Right.
that's gonna be
Mind you,
rifle.
we're going to take a rest, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna
well,
you
Yeah, so
take
just do it.
you're gonna take a long rest. Okay, so
Let's consider all of this a long rest. It's just fucking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, this is all part of a long rest. All right, so it is a belt of frost giant strength. It is very
Oh.
rare.
Okay.
It gives the wearer a 23 strength score.
I think Tricky needs that.
I think
I
need
never
that.
use my
fucking hit
strength. I
anything.
never use it.
All right, we'll give it to one of the guys then, yeah.
Yeah.
Hank doesn't use strength. He uses
Yeah, either
dexterity, so-
Josiah uses dexterity, so Gimbal. Give it to Gimbal.
I could definitely use strength.
Yeah?
I could definitely. Yeah.
I thought you used Dex modifier though.
Your weapon is a dex weapon.
Yeah, but
That's
I
fine,
can
though.
I can shift, so
It's
I
a
don't mind.
What's Gimbal's
Scissors, paper, rock.
Yeah, Gimbal? What's your modifier?
Mine's all. Well, wait, all my crap's mostly finesse.
All right, boulder
Oh,
punch and
okay.
shares. Let's do it.
I've got a short sword.
Is that strength? But
What
do
are
you
we
use
doing?
it?
Arm wrestle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arm wrestle.
arm wrestle.
All right, let's arm wrestle
all
for
right.
it. But Hank, can you pass me that belt for a second?
Yeah, put it on.
You'll have to attune
No,
to
but
it.
Put it on
wait,
right
shouldn't
now,
you
yeah,
arm
put it on
wrestle
right
and
now.
then the loser gets it? You know?
Oh
No,
yeah.
but then they can lose on
No,
purpose.
then I just lose on purpose. Yeah. Oh no,
yeah,
I'll
but
put my
they're
hand
both
back
trying to lose
that
on
way.
purpose. So they're like, it's like the limpest
Ah.
arm wrestle possible.
All right, do we want to do it?
What else is there first? Maybe I'll have something else. What? Let's rummage through the chest more.
Rummage through the
Take all the
chest more.
potions out. How many potions are there?
Okay, so there are 12 potions of cold resistance.
Okay, we'll dump them in the bag and say cold resistance potion.
Right. Vroom, 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 vroom.
I'm adding them in, so 12.
Yep.
Cold resistance.
Yep. There are 12 potions of greater healing. They do.
Whoa.
My goodness.
I'm pocketing 2.
Right, these do 3d
Well, wait, after we finish putting everything in the bag of holding, then we can distribute.
3d6 plus 4 heals each potion. Action to drink.
Sick.
2d6 4, damn.
3.
3d6.
Oh, damn, okay.
Alright, cool. Is that it? Potions and belt?
Yep, potions and belt. Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
alright.
Okay. Alright, so we do need to fight for this thing.
Okay.
Alright. Yep. Yeah, let's arm wrestle for it.
Okay,
I want
so-
it.
Alright, how are we doing this? Athletics?
It's a contest, right? So
Or, how about
Yeah,
a
you can do
competition of
athletics
archery?
what about something you're both useless at?
Whoever can cast fireball first.
Well, it's like,
Battle of
yeah,
wits.
if they want strength, we need to see who's the strongest, right? So I think arm wrestle makes the most sense.
Yep, that's right. Winner
Okay.
gets the belt.
Mhm,
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
Ross, can we,
maintain
do we
the
just do
leadership
athletics
of the
chests against each other?
It's a 15 from me.
And that is 21.
Oh, nice. Well,
poor old Josiah.
It's okay.
Alright.
Very cool.
So
I am
Gimble
mighty.
chucks it on and he
None of mightier.
looks a little bit sort of BDSM now, you know?
Gotta corset.
Yeah.
Wish I still
He
had
takes
my
his
wizard
shirt
dress.
off as well, so he's just sort of like BS on the shoulder. No, he doesn't do that. I don't know. He should.
Belt of Frost Giant strength. Ooh, a wondrous item. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Dang.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What's the bonus again?
It's like he gets 23 strength or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
as a default, like it literally overrides.
My
your
strength
Yeah.
score changes to 23.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That's
like
perfect.
it's
one of
pretty
those things that
fuck
breaks the
off.
20
Oh,
barrier.
it doesn't work if my strength is already over 23, you guys. So
Aw.
Is your strength over 23?
it's 14.
Oh.
So your strength just went up by 11. Is that right?
Yep. All right. So
Oh,
override score is
9,
23.
sorry.
All right. So I have +6 to my base strength, +9 to athletics now.
Dang.
Damn.
So I'm very athletic. That's pretty much the only change that it made. Oh, unless I
What does it
Oh.
do to your sword strikes?
+6, but I need it. Does anyone have a long? Do we have a long sword still?
Who's
I've got
signed?
an elven longsword, which is like a rapier.
But that's your special
Finesse
weapon,
weapon,
right?
though.
That's your
Yeah,
nice
it's
one.
Finesse weapon.
Okay. I'd like to.
Oh,
grab-
didn't I give you one? I gave you one.
I have a short sword. I have a shitty short
Ages
sword.
ago.
I feel
Oh,
well,
I think
I
I
gave
gave it
you
away
one in
because I was
return
crap
for
with it,
something.
but now I'm probably pretty good with it.
Out of game, there is a non-magical longsword in the bag of holding.
I'll take it. All right, non-magical longsword. All right, let's see here.
So he just sticks his head in and asks
Longsword. Yeah, it flies to my face. Longsword. Add. Equip. And. I know. Still +6. +9
Yeah.
to hit. +6 to damage.
+9 to hit's nothing to bulk at there.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
Plus
Alright, I'm
9
set.
to hit.
If I take that away, what does it
Is that what the
become?
bonus was?
Holy shit. Alright, so without... Oh, whoops. I just overrided my score to be 1 strength. There we go. So normally I'm at... Oh, even with my short sword, normally I'm at +3 for damage, and now it goes up to +6. So
Oh,
that's sick.
So now you're effective melee combatant.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You're in the front lines all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
fine.
you're-
Doesn't work. Do you want my bow? Do you want my... You can have my bow. Maybe you do need it. I'll think
I
about
thought
this.
Hank wanted a bow, yeah.
I just like how I look in this right now for a bit, so I'll let you know.
I'm better with short bows than long bows, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we taking a long rest now?
We're taking a long rest. I think I've already
Okay,
done
so
mine.
you take a long rest. Very good.
Did we identify the vials that we found?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
cold resistance.
Oh, the ones that
Engra-
Gimbal was
engrained
throwing around.
Yeah.
I threw
Oh,
one.
I'm sorry, you broke one.
Oh,
There's
so
only
we've got
11.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
God damn it.
Can I just lick up the one on the floor?
Can. I mean, you already did, didn't you?
I tasted it a little, but this time I want to get a cloth and I want to mop it up and then just squeeze it into my mouth.
For the next
you gotta-
for the next fight, I will allow you to soak 2 points of cold damage.
Each hit?
No, for the one attack.
One. Okay.
Now, do you allow the resistances to stack, or is it a base half for everything? So I got that dragon's dagger.
Does
So
not
if I'm holding that,
does not stack.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because I've got a ring of cold resistance, so I don't need any potions.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Very good. Okay, well, we've got like
Just,
6.
I want you to have the belt.
Technically, we've got 6 minutes. I would be
Yeah.
prepared to fight the troll if you want to do the encounter, but it will probably take us half an hour. I don't know. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys have got
I
time
Let's
for
think
that.
that's
assume we
next
won.
time.
Obviously, we're going to smash the shit out of it.
Really? Okay.
Right.
Let's-
I give the belt to Josiah.
Oh. Are
Aw.
you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I like to use the bow, so it's not really my thing.
It changes your
Okay.
You
whole
do have a
style.
kick-ass bow.
I'm
Yeah,
going. To,
Josiah
I'm
does
going
have
to,
like levels in fighter and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
He's
going
up
to,
there. Now look how quickly he
I'm going
dies
to
all the
find
time.
something. Yes, I'm going to find something very nice to give to you, Gimbal.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
Cool.
technically, you gave him his shield.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
you
Well, that was a
Oh, you gave
gift.
him that shield.
That was a gift because you felt bad because I was dying.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you
it
know,
was a
you
gift
can't
because
reuse. You can't re-gift a gift.
It was a gift because you didn't get anything from the queen. Because why didn't
That's
you get
right.
anything from the queen?
She gave something
Oh
useless
no, he got
instead.
the box of incense.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it
that's
smelled
right.
good.
I didn't get anything either, did
He
I?
wasn't there. Yeah, yeah.
Do you want
did.
the belt?
We all got
Tricky?
something.
No,
Just think of
I
all
don't
the arm
use.
wrestling you can do.
I only need it for the athletics modifier. I'll never use it for anything else.
Oh, Josiah, you're smashing
Good
through the
Josiah.
wall now, Mr. Giant Strength.
Okay, all right. Well, let me look at this. So I think we'll fight the troll next time, or are we continuing going?
Let's
Yeah.
do it next time.
No, we can.
Okay.
Let's do it next time. I got some things that I need to do. Today.
All right.
Gotta get
Does
to
that
it.
sound good to you, Rusty?
Sounds fine by me. So you take a long rest, you attune to the belt, you heal up, obviously, with your long rest, so you're all fed and what have you. And
What was the
Soraya,
melodic oh, never mind.
Soraya spends some time with Usana, and I will get you to make perception checks.
Well, that's not good.
No.
It's never good.
Flaccid 20.
Oh, I wouldn't know if it's good or
Ooh.
not. 6.
Natural 1.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever you notice is absolutely not this. Then you are completely distracted with, I guess, the fight coming and the long resting. Maybe you're asleep at this point during the rest.
Josiah's new girdle, his new shape figure.
Just has new shapely
Looking
figure.
at it. Like,
Right.
wow, this makes my
Those
figure
pecs are
pop.
really popping.
Yeah.
Tricky Bob. Oh, sorry. What did you get, Gimbal, on the perception check? Oh, you got a 6.
6.
Okay, and
Looking at pecs.
Hank got a natural 1.
I also got a natural one.
Josiah also got a natural 1.
La
Wow.
la la la.
Okay, so you guys are busy playing with the belt, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And
Yeah.
trying to make it look nice and tightening it up and,
Yeah.
dressing up and trying to make yourselves look as flash and heroic as possible. Meanwhile,
If it hurts, then you know it's working.
Tricky Bob, you notice that Soraya and Usana spend some time together, and Usana, while they seem to be communicating telepathically, and during this conversation, Usana breaks down into tears.
Oh.
Oh,
Awkward.
yeah.
Can I can't like join into telepathic, like it's all direct, right? It's like one to one.
Seems to be, yeah. After the
Cough
conversation,
loudly.
after the conversation ends, Soraya moves over to where the portal is, and she just kneels down in front of it on one knee, with her wings outstretched before the portal, and she sort of kneels there as if she's in prayer, and she sort of
Wow.
glows radiantly for a period.
Oh, okay. I want to go up to Usana. Is she still crying?
She's wiped her face at this point, and she's sort of sitting to the side with her face away from everybody.
Okay, I want to go up to her and do like, where's my hand? There it is. They're like, are you okay?
She looks over to you. Yes, dwarf, I'm fine. I'm well.
Fine, I guess.
Rude.
I've got a name.
Clearly, they didn't just explain to you how much of a racist dick you are.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice to you.
My
Take the higher
apologies.
ground, tricky
Or maybe
boy.
they did, and that's what's.
No, rub it in her face.
My apologies, Stoneheart. I do
Okay,
not
it's
mean
fine.
to be so brash. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
Sure.
Really brash.
Brash.
works.
Brash.
Good.
Snippy.
Please forgive me.
That's okay. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
My this encounter with SERIAH has brought to light my need for atonement.
Well, that's probably true for all of us.
Convert.
I do not think that you truly understand the situation.
Is this something we can help you with?
Is it because blackguards are dorks?
Have you considered the light of Moradin?
Now, how public is
You
this
heard of it,
conversation,
Moradin.
Tricky Bob?
I
Because
think
those
it's all just
We're
between
just
Tricky
being
Bob and yeah.
Well, it depends if they're still playing with the belt or if they're actually.
I
we're
feel
also
that this
playing.
is I feel this is just Tricky Bob and Usana. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, brusque. Yeah, that would work.
I would say, as a cleric, I am very familiar with atonement. So if there's any help or any guidance that we can provide you, I'm always I'm open to that.
I have realized that I have committed a great many sins. Sins against my people, sins against others. The Black Guard is rotten to the core.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
but look, you're not beyond redemption.
I have followed the orders of King Ivran, the usurper, I realize now. And I have done terrible things.
Have you thought about perhaps leaving your your commitment to the Black God and maybe joining something along the lines of the Daughters? I'm sure that's something that they might welcome. That's something that they might be able to work with you on.
The Daughters
You're-
of Twilight?
Yes, we've worked with them quite closely, and look, they are. They've got their own rulings and they've got their own beliefs, but I do believe that they'll be able to help you and maybe set you on the right path.
Thank you, Stoneheart. I may well consider that.
Well,
Thank you.
we'll be returning to them at some point soon anyway, so if you want to in the meantime come with us, and if if the Black God will try going after you, we can protect you.
That I will do.
Neat.
Thank you.
Very cool.
She hands him a pamphlet that says, "So you realize you're a dick."
Shut
No,
up,
I think it's
Gimbal.
like
That's so mean.
switching alignments. So you've decided to switch alignments.
Right. She's changing alignments after her encounter with a Celestial,
Well,
essentially.
she's not going to want that sword anymore handed.
Yeah, so like a bad sword.
It's a family sword.
All the atrocities she's performed with that sword.
Yeah.
What
New
is
start,
she
new
been
sword.
up to?
Dream on,
What?
Gimbal. Cool story, bro.
Damn it.
All right. Well, it is now 3 minutes past. So thank you very much. Thank you for playing. Thank you, viewers, for watching. We're going to raid someone momentarily. We're going to see who's there to raid.
Okay.
Yeah, good
Thank
game.
you very much
Yeah,
to
we're okay.
everyone
I think we've had-
who was watching. That was a fun game.
Sorry.
I think we've had 4 sessions in this room.
It's a lovely room.
It's a
Oh,
lovely.
it's
want to
great.
make sure
We're
that
gonna have
that
5 in a
everything
moment.
that your DM has created, you squeeze every last little bit of troll's blood out of it.
Because we were stuck somewhere else for like 10 sessions. Was it like
That
the
was
Ongoing
that was the portal with the where we just fought wave after wave of fucking elves.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was,
yeah.
The body wall.
Shadefell.
Yeah.
The Shadefell.
Where
portal.
Shadefell.
Just
Good
where
one,
we
man.
might
I
be
think we
heading
all
back
have a
to.
little bit of PTSD from Shadefell.
Right.
Anyway, we're gonna spend another
Yeah,
session
that was-
there anyway, because who knows how long it's gonna take us to deal with going through that wall.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
The
Yep.
If there's
test.
anything besides that troll in that room, that's us for the session.
Yeah, we're
Right.
assuming
Yeah.
it's a troll. It could be anything else.
Well, I can't
So-
thank you
Yeah,
enough,
pretty
Gimble,
obvious.
for the bulk, because I've equipped it and Alyssa's looking fucking tasty now.
No worries.
It's looking fucking tasty.
Finished.
Yeah.
I equipped it. And I was like, oh look, it's
All right, we're going to
Well,
raid
it was.
Fables and Flumps.
Fables and
Fables and
Flumps.
Yeah,
Hit them
yeah.
up.
Seeing as they're playing D&D online right now, we're going to raid them in about 10 seconds. So stick around, go and say hello to them. I have things to do too, but I will stick around for a few seconds at least to say hello to those guys. And yeah, thanks for playing, guys. You have a great
Thanks for
night.
watching, everyone. Thank
Thanks
you.
all.
All right.
Catch you later.
See you next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And stream is